no, in the and the mission the will be a heavy. And your body could be out there for you. And they do will be a zero.
About on so pound sima edun 9 714 and ne a juada 20th day of October 2025. Emra so Royal Sports Zumedi di kan e wona otwi mu. Yeni mo hia samre akopem 10 p.m. Your stories no e ba be discuss it. Na yen stories no e range from amanone dia no so ye wo league games ho komo ene your Champions League enso ho komo san se china Champions League wo ho ukuada Champions League wo ho enti enkomo bebre wo ho matches eba so china ho mo managers no ayo mo pre-match conferences ni nyina yebetieti nsemo mo dia tudwa na ya tie team news wo ho ahead of the next Champions League match day. Enti enye afide ni mfiri ha. Ye ba fie so a ye ba hwe de fa Africa Asante Kotoko ebobi no enra omo boy e ma wak e be share Kotoko 1-0 e won crying. Say a drew stage say ya na ye blame games. Blame games you know. Ye the ma coach ni a players ni bi near their mawo mo na ya scatter team no na asan be started from square zero. So defeat management another problem e we krumu ha. Say team lose match we pe na to amanfo ne kasa by heart. Say be ebi no mo nyobia misremo. Ebi no mo nyobia. Say ebi no team ze lose match we krumu ha. Kasa ni bi nye kra. So after game no uti amanfo ni bi ho no mutimi ye fair analysis. Supporters want some na make kan onyan some for supporters. Fair analysis e bit me ye fair very very fair analysis. E bi su di akoye agenda analysis. So it is anete enra Kotoko lose and me nya sure say there were too many people. I don't know expect this Kotoko be winning and I say bia or make me pull a very good result against this work side. I mean, to be honest with you. And what in the clear. Difference in the clear. And what in you me say bo we enke gusu bo eh samri yam point ni gusu bo ka sele bia Kotoko ntumi nteka because just say who be na go ni be free aba. By the way, second leg wo ho enti yehwe de be si na house fo ne say ahamponi na osoro ho and then house admin no ye mass bi say akrampo na ye one yi na osoro ho mo bia na da o neze Kotoko fo no omo nimbo bo but enyo mo afeni work for no bo ni musisi e enti untimi ni ntin nyina mobo sana koye no kra wo mu anu no so ati ase enyo wa fe no e wo bo ne bo no menka team as a football club ni ade there but me just say was there you moment differentiate between these two things, football club and a football team. Say ka Asante Kotoko football club you ku ni nyina ho asem ne yeka be ka Asante Kotoko football team players no any coach no omo na form team but club ne de obi account be supporters management one obi club enti team nankasa team no de enye wa fe any work for no club ne de oye wa fe but team no de there be gap no so the big boys in Africa is see from weekend yi ni big results champions of Nigeria otifie ama Mamelodi Sundowns abe born 5-1 Zamalek mututu kwa kwashe shaman 4-6 ni ade the big boys board ya sanity se wuhia obi na ho den sen na so mani show or result ni mu enti nura result na so clear se waka ho den pro Kotoko for so yes 1-0 there respectable. I mean where are respectable by a defeat no crap and say e won no for no work for no mo say o de mu hu ni nura no o me boss abet times 10 nti hono kona wo ampeja omode monimu a e na otimi chi no about 5 no about 6 ombola mbobo ne ande na fake o especially omba first leg away or has na ombo no e fake or the dada o be ka so nimbo mati se chaman K5 class e kwara fo ne ade chen work e na work fo imu ma she Kotoko hwe chaman K5 say work e kwara ya de esen work fo bit ma she kwara fo be 10 enti e ya ahode no enru omo wo be shew by the way ma min sie ni mu cancer ni nyina ma be dwafo be ba na meni omo ahwe game ni yie pa and the chances of Asante Kotoko next weekend wo Casablanca na Liverpool for no mo ye ka kire mu mutina ye yie enye 2-1 na ye pe o enu abo na ye boy ne de ball Kanu kra na ye 5-0 enu anya ne 2 po ni minim de ye mutimi pura bie ye o bo be bo po bo 1000 be bo po 1000 ya 2 po ni mu until ye co break na ba ye foreign news no Eugene de my wia the wia na abehwe na aka ni nyina ho nsem sem de bibiri ho ne ye ni mo be show we ene eso be de brutal ye live on Facebook cca obetimi join you on Facebook na wahwe bi So we to me so ko YouTube no search Otec Sports. Otec Sports. YouTube. On Facebook, Otec 102.9 FM. A page Facebook, them live or we to me so call the official website of Otec FM. No could tie dwumadi no ho. www.otecfmghana.com. Or tune in app no so search Otec 102.9 FM. Eti ho. Wo hwe wo tie nyina no wo adwenkyere bia platform a wo hwe wo so no comment section faguo. So wo YouTube and our Facebook faguo. And as always, sending of our WhatsApp. Our number is 0505 225578. 0505 225578. Me see Liverpool for me. Kwaba me demo top nepa Liverpool. 4 defeats in a row. You see Ashemu home. Obi Ashemu away. Ashemu far away. So attack you. Mambo mremfi. You say mu home. United abeshemu. Away, Chelsea shemu, Crystal Palace shemu. Far away, our Turkey. Galatasaray so shemu. Champions of England Beni. Champions of England Beni. By a moment, yeah, Kanu also say Manchester United are say world champions, any Premier League champions. World champions, Ebeje ne 2-1. Premier League champions, Tifie, they are coming to 2-1. Arsenal City, second round. Move rank. It is Candy Baba, Kofilabi, and Adimonza. Weekend is Division 1 games, of course, you know. FC Ashanti Gold, Ewufie, and Akin Faiza Kolusu away. Yeah, the results in Eba. Ghana Premier League, and 2 matches at Tigui. Gold Stars, Ashe Lions. And the Lions lose on first game of the season. But for Asante Kotokoni Accra to folk there, only the only 2 clubs have so far this season. Omo lose game. Almost a ball and net. Has 6 matches, ball in turn net. Enra Kubrekum. Eko Tres Amwobo do say. Oh yeah, or just say yeah. Mekani say. Oh yeah, nchine kura wa yirem. Has got bought Chelsea 2-0. And then Gold Stars Eshe Heart of Lions 3-1. The other game, of course, will be between Karela away at 11 Wonders and also in the draw. Premier League Division 1 and Africa. I will say be so by Senegal brand TBS ya be kuno kumase ha. Oh, chale mu di bonesha pa o. Abrante TBS ya dada from Senegal a goalkeeper 20 years. And obi dada no say or never be trial. E wo team kese bi Ghana ha and akwane bai. Say o mo ya kidnappers. O ma kidnap boy a demanded for ransom. Bronica ransom a sika ye chi obi sia ye si betua ansa na agya ni pakro. Nti kidnappers no mo che odi hye de ne kohye dotom baby a no ma frɛw sɛ nipa na mo hwehwɛ no no wabedi ye wo ba ansa na be jana na ma mo no gise mutua sika sei sa sika na efɛ no ransom no to mo frɛ Senegal also mutua ransom ko bonzo mu nika prekora o makum boy no ti police fo edom ho agim Ashanti Regional Police Command omo de omo agim and omo de krata ba bonten che say omo ye investigations ya branch ni munu dia kodi Ebenezer mortuary enti omo ye hwehwemu bi ewom bia Senegal aban so de no ho agim asem na ya asem kese pa okrum a 20-year-old goalkeeper from Senegal ya be kuno Ghana ya na utie story na yeso omo de ne ba menhia hospital ha Emma won ba na se ya wo ne yem ni ade na bla 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 nze mebre say omo de bedroom menhia kwa no ewu dada according to police for no statement on the buy. Enti boy bi afeni Isa on na de ne ba hospital no menhia. Ti say Isa yi omo ebehwe ama na boa no ma yenhwehwemu bi ewom. Ko Isa ansem na o chirechire mu no police for nchese me ya more interrogation. Enti police are launching investigation into the murder of that Senegalese goalkeeper, 20-year-old goalkeeper. Boy na semya me borrow off. kakra ibedi enti onim ball ne ball wa training onim say akwenya na aba samre otika mukura free Dakar eba Ghana yi nyina no odanya mi ase say ese ye kwan ne bebie o se nyankopon say trials ye o bai o ma bibia mfa ma no nyame mmoa no na team na ni nye ne modern mo ho no mo mfa no na onu so ntimi si akan na onya akwenya ntu kwan kwa brochire nkobo teams akese ni binya sika bebre enko ne man Senegal mu te say Sadio Mane ene Nicolas Jackson mo Khalidou Koulibaly mo check Tiote mo nia say Tiote kwa Cote d'Ivoire any other players na but say o take am banya ye beku no kromo a shebre boy ni wonya me ya yam kwa mana mra ye ba na ya be yuje yanko ti sikapa.
Cross stories baby na enso eguso a eba na show yi channel so urem Facebook Otec 102.9 YouTube enso Otec 102.9 na live video no ebi enso etimi ahye make sure say on saka video na like comment na share ma foforo and so enya bi enhwere bibia enkoso kama nyame admo chena UEFA Champions League match week 3 games bebena and so baso emun stories bebena and so habana nwumre uram Europe ya dese games kakra and so koso yen sasem FM free Italy and you make Cremonese etifie omashe 1 Udini and so entimi ente kind of 44 minutes and a game no omo entimi abawurem Spain Deportivo Alaves and Valencia ya about 28 minutes obia and to atena game urem Premier League na London Olympic Sports Stadium and a West Ham United and Brentford and so the abo and game no and now they say obia and so entimi ato atena way games are urem Europe and and also egusu a elkos na nyame admo chena UEFA Champions League match week 3 they say games bebena and so baso a enye asem ke 20 abobo so no one said chena games no no so esite urem Stadio Olimpico Louis Campagna na FC Barcelona omo tenafie ochena 4:45 omo Olympiacos and so the Albania enye asem ke to referee ye fan Yo Snyder from Switzerland ono na UEFA you know say Barca and Olympiacos game ochena and also Barca no onko ginam na game no and also entimi enkoso kama channel so say boy ya friend Ferran Torres and Rafinha head coach ya friend Hansi Flick and Adesa Otenase and Central for Edin Komo and the other just say two boys in Ferran Torres and Rafinha nyame admo chana game Barca and Olympiacos Erbono and Adesa omonso ebetimi esi akan enso dama FC Barcelona omo Boboko no Kairat Martin omo tenafie ochena and the Paphos game no and also etimi abaso same time 4:45 and I know baso Chris Kavanagh from England refia china game no ono so ekojinam ama bibia akoso kamana rem Emirates Sports Stadium china 7:00 p.m. Arsenal a big game on Atletico Madrid and so at the Albany and no and Mikel Arteta a manager and so at the Arsenal Poboko no or say game no a big because at any time on Atletico Madrid and so but also you're very focused and sana game no also waiting me up pick a trip na Arsenal you ready for nyame admo china game and also Airbus and no and Arteta and so at the just defender your friend Pierre Hincapié and that's a boy no and so etimi are recover china or you available and so Arsenal Poboko na no so ebetimi esiakan na Martin Zubimendi and so a player of late na boy no fitness issues and that's niema and shara and Koye Mikel Arteta as a boy no and so available nyame ado ochina game Arsenal and Atletico Madrid and so at El Bani na Julian Alvarez striker Edema Atletico Madrid omo Bobo Konosi Tima Atletico Madrid this season adesa omo Eshishano adesa omo so ebetimi ase team bia na this season ye start here no na niema enshara enkoye enfama Atletico Madrid omo Bobo Kono ba game after game adesa omo so etimi improve into omo hwenu so chena Emirates Sports Stadium Atletico Madrid and so ebena result and also ebetimi abomo ama Champions League egusu ekoso no omo etimi akọ omanim into way ochina game Arsenal and Atletico Madrid and so at the na Davide Massa every Italy ono and ebejirama ochina Arsenal and Atletico Madrid game no. And also, Etimi Abasuna Germany, Bay Arena, Ochina Bayer Leverkusen, another big game. How many Paris Saint-Germain, and so at the Bern Jesus, Gil Manzano from Spain, or no, and a Kujinem, Bay Arena, Ochina, na game no, and also Etimi Abasua, Enya Asenketua, Urem, Parken Stadium, and FC Copenhagen, how many Borussia Dortmund, Ochina, Omo Bodani Makeli from Netherlands, or no. Refia or China Okujinam ama game no and also etimi abas na St James Park England Newcastle United na mi admo China erese game no and also abas Newcastle and Benfica and elbow Simon Masiniak from Poland or no Refia or China UEFA you know so Okujinam na game no and so Masurem Phyllis Stadion PSV Eindhoven and Napoli or China also at a Bernie Refia your friend Daniel Sibet or no game num ama and also etimi abaso Lotto Stadium Belgium and a Union Saint July and Inter Milan china amonso at the Bernie Refia your friend Glenn Nyberg from Sweden or no and a game no china ama and also etimi abaso na urem Estadio di la Ceramica and a Villarreal and Man City, China Amonso at Bernia, and yeah, as Ketwa said that Gozub of Netherlands or a referee China Abashana Villarreal and a Man City game no, and also Timi Abbas into way a UEFA Champions League match with 3 Nami or more China games are Basso and a Dimu stories Nina, and so at the Amawa and yeah, as Secretary Shannon so said Donek, Heba Mecha Omukremu, and at the Amanan Salmon Diamond Scientific Heba and Research Clinic Omo and di donate kaba me channel abedwama so oye pema na open mecha also obetimi anonom ama wo ho aye dene e won pema e donate kaba me channel na me kanfo so edama wa also ode bani ani na watimi agem no pe donate kini bi na bobo ebeboa ama obema na ahoden so ebetimi abam onom donate na immune system no adese eno so atimi abusi no wa oye adwuma from anopa kosi anwumre otena otoso eche adese sisiyare no eno so how e donate Heba mecha and I make comfort and so adama no na moja edi afrisane body no bibia enso etimi flow kama ni nyina no donate ko bi so ha adese 1 minute bia no na okodjon so ha adwene ye pa jonso de eni kwan se every minute na jonso do pe donate kini bi na bobo na hawa and also on entutu ni nyina se fama obu so atenka yere ba ho no adese ne de ne form unya donate kini bi na oboba ebema watenka na ebekosoro asfe so onom ama ho ayedene obeye adwumadene onso ontebre donek heba mecha and make camfo enso edama uram donek so asoye Diamond Scientific Heba and Research Clinical omo assign clinical yare bia and also ha no ko no omo fa enfidie ensi so na enura and also ebebo no omo de amount na wakoboba ma bibia enso etimi akoso kama channel so se donek heba mecha no uram kumasi a Otec FM bebrena wa baako and I said do and our part on some. And so, ebetimi akaram Kolinak, Misty Heba, Osons Kamek Apidank, Danny Heba, Sam & Co, Adia Pharmacy, Sasuna Habe, Honian Oko, not Donekano, Sa Opebako, so open to do and so to no qua, on Sa and so can be obwase fornum, Murem or Smart Heba, as San Tibekwa, for your Heba, and a Donekaba Mechano, also Ubenebi Etimi Atorem or Techimana. bibidro fie na okona donek no onsa enso atimi akabi hofo no muram abesam weneba bisa nyame eba Cape Coast boachi asasa so na takrade AMSA udru agran shedra Mr. Anson na Class Farm Pharmacy omonso agi donek ni bia omo elton edema omo ama bibia akoso kama tawia pharmacy odunkwa no fentakwa owas tamale doku loku pharmacy uram wa Charlie Sepa omo ne jia bang no opposite call na donek kinu kopi na tokade kwaku amwa drugstore amonso ajibia omotona enkranfo no munram kanshi drugland tonek no de opato bia onsa enso kabia na se uram repass heba tenaten heba capital O2 kenso honyina no enkramu pedonek ni bia mokwa amonsa enso kabina sunyafo no cap heba mosaic pharmacy na green light pharmacy ho na donek no monso modian mokọ akotona se nwerefre number si na oni omo endin komana ba bia wo bia no so entimi nye distribution no ebi informa ofre 0246 72 76 77 0246 72 7677 and I said 0249 208252 Diamond Scientific Heba and Research Clinic omo and I did donate keba metana ba me come for Edama se bema pebi nabu bona anyama and so and koso kama and for my channel so se enra urem gamer and also ba so Anfield Liverpool etina firma Manchester United bomo ekame no ma Liverpool eti kanemu ba ko na game no be na reaction be na and so ba na defender and Manchester United Matthias delayed boy no and game no so no so akansem kakra approach manager from Robin Amorim and so catch so omo fan game no and Matthias delayed or say Robin Amorim catch omo say Liverpool omo team no they say full backs no omo issues kakra into omo making sure say Liverpool omo full backs no omo utilize ehoye and no eka ho ne boy and Man United and so enya sa 2 goals nam 3 points and so a team about way Matthias Deleta or a defender at Manchester United and approacher the game win by and also a team at Jimmy Callagher a legend Edema Liverpool Boboko no se Liverpool say emu enso etimi ayeden na no de asema or kan area manager your friend Anslot or say no Mo Salah say boy no this season the performance no e form ye panahwe say boy in age no and also kwananim enti Anslot make sure say games ni bi wo ha or no so ebehu ekwan a obefa so manage Mo Salah na games ni wo so ebetimi starting from bench ogiri so oyane sa and also ebetimi aboa ama Mo Salah ne performance no and also etimi apeda fe so on sign and special role and from Mo Salah or Liverpool anymore no and also ebetimi unlimited boy no said the announce involving who games no ogidi se Anslot Sadio we and also ebetimi aboa ama Mo Salah ne performance ne kakra and also ebetimi assign abasunti we Jimmy Carragher and Sama and also aka afa Mo Salah ne form no and also etimi aba from na ochina say games ni be na baso UEFA Champions League na room Paris Saint-Germain almost Wednesday and game na bas na Luis Enrique manager at Paris Saint-Germain Boboko no channel so say new goalkeeper your friend Luca Chavelia that's a boy no room that's a Ligue 1 that's a press no so bashe boy no so boy in the money no so from ebeya and announce pejam club say Osei Akoto enso mom no na Luis Enrique or say ensema press no omokano enshara enya no wanwa na Gianluigi Donnarumma boy no Paris Saint-Germain for 4 years de bia na press no enso esini kon so say boy no modemo enso enshara enso en na enso yanhwe Gianluigi Donnarumma boy no enso fan form yehu ekwan ono so fa so da post ni ma Paris Saint-Germain trophies obo mo ema omo so eje enti Luca Chavelia ensema press no ka fan no enshara enya no wan say boy no ne qualities ono so no say ono Luis Enrique or manager ma Paris Saint-Germain no or very very okay just a matter of time say Lucas Chavelia boy no enso ebe good ama niama enso etimi akoye or say boy no the level of confidence ono manager ne ni enso agi hu ye pa na o team bia no Oh, sign goalkeeper, oh, share the future, or say Lucas Chavelia, Paris Saint-Germain, or more Anshano, any money we are boy, no, about bedem, any money we are no, your bought no way, almost share the future, and a boy in the age, and so I want to say, and a boy, no, and so a very, very talented, a Kanu and a Lucas Chavelia, Paris Saint-Germain, and so at me assign no, way a manager, your friend Louis Enrique, sama, what can't Eddie find goalkeeper, and who any emusam no, and so Eddie man a Pep Guardiola, a China gamer, or Moko PM or Spain, and a Ferrari, and so at the upper, you know, as a penny, and so I can send baby at the Alpha game, no, or say almost Man City this season, and they say UEFA Champions League, you know, almost at target, say also almost team a ball, a call, or many year na Bibia, and so a team across the camera. Now approach again, Bia, almost the area on China against Villarreal, the same approach, and a Man City Bobokono, almost at the area, and not and a Pep Guardiola, at the Atugas a boy. Your friend Ryan Sheki, and so a player bakwa, or no manager friend Pep Guardiola, ne carry ma wa coaching yano, boy no one of the most talented players or also a team sa boy no elbow ball, no say adia sisi no, a hard and sa boy no, enya answer ye, England, now boy no dear technically and individually, that's a Ryan Sheki, and so a good player going forward, and also a betimi abwa, I'm a Manchester City, or more team the Niama, and so etimi akoye or say amu very very focused so boy no enso ebetimi asset no worry the games war or this a boy no enso etimi esa no ma we nyina or no so ebetimi ay a good addition enso at the Man City omo boko no way Pep Guardiola and sama or no so aka ahead of watching a game Villarreal and Man City at the Elburn na Mikel Arteta a coach at the Arsenal omo club no and central for and they say no odi game or china amane Atletico Madrid at Elburn in all baby and sama oba sorry and a personal Baku Ebusano said Premier League Arsenal this season. They said we favorite so now mubeti me Adriana and no and Ateta saying or they tune him say omo by a game at China Arsenal and Atletico Madrid Elbono and who asem and all expert say omo Ebusano but no dear or Beckham Sam Kakra and so at for Premier League no say Premier League you know that's a big class be na Euma Obia and so a favorite so on also ebeti me Aje no ono manager your friend Mikel Arteta adia on also or share our Arsenal and it's a teamwork, energy, commitment, and a quality our team no and also ebetimi akoye or say Sanyama Wenano and so etimi bam. Trophy bia Arsenal and so compete this season Europe no omonso ebetimi aje enti omo Arsenal de omo target is a chin Premier League no omo edge nemum eniema omo ya ebetimi aboa na trophies this season omo sa enso etimi akabino eno mugusu a omo so ehwe se omo ebetimi ayana bibia enso etimi akoso kama yenwem Nottingham Forest omo bobo connection so se nano Saturday and Ant Postecoglou after say Olusu 3-0 to Chelsea and Pennyfor and so a Sakeno na enumerate news Eba and it's a former Everton manager friend Sean Dyke there's an agreement between Nottingham Forest and manager no there's a economy year pa enche there's a 2 years till 2027 Sean Dyke and so about the new manager I'm at Nottingham Forest and so about twaso our club nim and bia and so etimi acquaint Sean Dyke enche there's a Nottingham Forest and so ebetimi ayano official say oyo new manager about twaso na bibia and so etimi acquaint so Enra and number 2 is Roberto Mancini. Now on also a Calista, Nottingham Forest, almost share set manager almost so ebetime na baba and Komodia, a course between Nottingham Forest and Roberto Mancini and Timmy. And yes, successful, but Nottingham Forest and Sean Dyke. They say a Konanima and manager no and so a Jatu Mamba Twaso. I Juma Edama Nottingham Forest. Bobo Kunyon Rim Rangers Scotland and Che and manager your friend Russell Martin this season. There's a Niama and Koye and from Rangers club and Sakeno. Now and I official manager your friend Danny Roll. That's a Rangers and so I confirm said Danny Roll and so Twaso as new manager Edama Rangers ɔmo club na ɛnɛ ɛna panyin no ɛnso unveiling ɛde nso ɛtimi ɛkɔ so ɔbɛtoa so abɔ adwuma ɛde ama ɛde sɛ Rangers ɔmo bobo kɔ nti wei ɛyɛ news a ɛno nso efiri ɔmo ɛba na Barcelona ɔmo boy yɛfrɛ no Fermin Lopez ano nso sɛ samanim no na rumors bebree na ɛnso ɛba sɛ Chelsea bobo kɔ no ɛhwɛ sɛ ɔmo nso ɛbɛnsa bɛtimi aka no ɛno ɛna Fermin Lopez boy no akɔdi nkɔmɔ with yɛde sɛ saman rumors ana ɛkɔ so sɛ nka okuram ɛwɔ Chelsea ɔso ɔno deɛ saa nkɔmɔdeɛ no ɛbae na ɔno na ɔyɛ very 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 relaxed na ɔnyɛ ready sɛ ɔbɛka biribiara ɛnso ɛde afa ɔba ɔno ne tirim no na ne wish nyinaa ne sɛ ɔno ɛbɛtena Barca boboko no ɛsi akan ɛnso ɛde ama no enti transfer window no ɛbɛ wie a wankɔ PM ɛwɔ Chelsea no na ɔyɛ very happy sɛ ɔremani ɛwɔ Barca atoa so abɔ adwuma ɛnso ɛde ama FC Barcelona ɔmo boboko no ɔsɛ Barca ɛyɛ club afiri ne nkora biam ɛna ɔno nso abɔ enti na ɔnyɛ ready sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔfiri Barca sisiɛ ɛnso ɛkɔ PM ɛwɔ baabi foforɔ nti wei ɛyɛ Fermin Lopez nsɛm a ɔno nso aka ɛna ɛde emu nkyɛmu no nyinaa ɛnso ɛde na Rodri ɛyɛ midfielder ɛde ma Man City ɔmo boboko no boy no ɛnso ɛntimi ɛnsi aka fama club no injuries ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ ɛha no ɛno ɛna manager yɛfrɛ no Pep Guardiola ɔsɛ Rodri situation no ɛnhyɛ da ɛnyɛ huhuhu saa baadeɛ baako ne sɛ ɔmo mpɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛrahye boy no ama na ba back sɛ ɔbɛsi akan ɔmo mpɛ sɛ boy no ɛnso ɛyɛ fully fit enti the next 2 games a ɛda Man City anim nyame adom ɔkyena against Villarreal boy no ɛntimi ɛnsi akan weekend Premier League Man City ɛne Aston Villa ɛnso ɛbɔ saa 2 games you know ɛnya deɛ sɛ Rodri ɛnso ɛbɛgyina mɛsi akan ɛde ama Man City ɔmo boboko no beyond that games no ɛna ɛyɛ expected sɛ Rodri ɛnso ɛbɛjoin the rest of the team abɛtoa so asi akan ɛde ama Manchester City ɔmo boboko nti wei ɛyɛ Pep Guardiola nsɛm a waka ɛde afa Rodri na ɛde emu nsɛm no ɛnso ɛde ma na Jurgen Klopp ɛyɛ former manager ɛde ma Liverpool ɔmo boboko no panyin no ɛna wakɔdi nkɔmɔ ɛnso ɛde afa ne career ho ne boy a yɛfrɛ no Florent Vesa nneɛma ɛnhyɛda ɛmfa ma no ɛwɔ Liverpool ɛno ɛna Jurgen Klopp ɔse ma mo nso mo ka nsɛm deɛ ɛmfata ɛrefa boy a yɛfrɛ no Florent Vesa no ɔse mo nya abotrɛm na Florent Vesa boy no ne quality ɛwɔ so yie paa na ɔjoin Liverpool club no ɛnhyɛda ɛnkyɛ na wotwe sika Liverpool etui ɛde ma Bayern Leverkusen ɛde fa Florent Vesa na sika no na ɛwɔ soro enti ɛno nso ɛbɛtimi a affect boy no ne performance kaka na ogidi sɛ ne nyina no ɛka wɔn ɛde sɛ amanfo bebree na expectations on Florent Vesa no ɛwɔ soro ba ɔsɛ boy no kakra sɛ ɔfa ne form a ma mo ka nsɛm a na ɛmfata ɛfa boy no ho no ɔdo esusu sɛ Monso manim ebetimi egu as esanse boy no qualities a ɔwɔ no ɛyade sɛ ɛwɔ soro etu ɔno Jurgen Klopp obelieve sɛ ɛnkyɛ Florent Vesa ɛnso ebetimi afa ne form ɛde ama Liverpool ɔmo boboko no wie no ɛna ɔmo busa no sɛ wafe sɛ ɔsan ɛba field no so ɛbɛ manage team biara no ɔsɛ dabi na ɔno sɛsɛ no ɛyade sɛ ɔ enjoy the life a bibia ɛnso ɛkoye ɛde ma no na ɔno ɔnyɛ ready sɛ animu ya no ɔsan ɛba back to football ɛyade sɛ ɔno enjoy life ɔno ɛnya deɛ sɛ various press conferences no ɔno nso atimi afe ɔnfe sɛ yɛbɔ game na ogyina touchline ɛkɔkyi team ɔnfe kora animu deɛ sɛ ɔba back to football no ɛnhyɛda ɛnka ne plans sisiɛ no ɛyade sɛ ɔne ne family ɛnso enjoy at the right time sɛ ɔyɛ ready na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔsan ɛba back to ne managerial career no mu a ɔno nso ɛbɛtimi ananso sɛ ɔba wei Jurgen Klopp nkɔmɔ a ɛnɛ wakɔdi ɛna ɛdi emu nkyɛmu bebree na ɛnso ɛde ɛma wa ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa sam ɛna ɛno nso esitana rem ɛwɔ Graham Potter banyi no ɛnso aso a ɛnɛ officially wayɛ manager ɛnso ɛde ama Sweden ɔmo national team no a 6 months contract ɛna Graham Potter ɛnso ɛne Sweden ɔmo national team no ɛnso ɛtimi asan last week ɛna mede bɛto m'anim sɛ nkɔmmɔdie no egu so a ɛkɔ so ɛnɛ ɔmo atimi a finalize bibia 6 months no panyin no ɛyɛ World Cup qualified ɛna mpanyinfoɔ ɛnso ɛtimi no asan contract so otimi ɛboa ɛde Sweden ɔmo national team no qualify ewuram ɛwɔ World Cup a mpanyinfoɔ nso ɛbɛhwɛ na ɔmo atimi atrɛtrɛ contract nim ɛnso ɛde ama Graham Potter nti wei ɛyɛ news a efiri Graham Potter manager no aso ɛyɛ ɛba ne yɛde emu nkyɛmu no ɛnso ɛde ɛma nti ɛyɛ 6 man ɛna manager no asan ɛde ama they said Sweden national team no na Trent Alexander-Arnold boy no right back at the Madrid Bobo Kone boy no so assign I hit it back training ground channel so say prime ne wasign a return or threaten upom share send recovery no bibia so ebetimi akoye no abesi akan so at the Madrid Bobo Kone way good news free Trent Alexander-Arnold boy no aso eba edi emu enchemu no so Edmonton Trent enchebia that's a boy no sign eba back abesi akan edama Liverpool Bobo Kone bibia so etimi akoso kama Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies and American for so edama say odai so no ni nyina say and central juma no bi na pesa wo ya Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies and I may come for Edama say Oba Otec FM Oba na Oba top form sini wia obenya akwanya na also wagen tete ama bibia so etimi akos kama channel so say school no affiliated to NAPTES Ghana Education Service and so shase Oba no courses no ebebrena and obesua newspaper reporting, broadcast journalism, media, law and ethics, public relations, marketing, communication skills, blogging and vlogging na Oba sintete no onsa so graphic design and also abapa also obana agentity na graphic designs ahodoa social media no also obetimi idea better than the Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies and Oba virtual mix say audio and I say video editing no Oba ni hosting and presentation account news presentation sports presentation and a DJ no ni no Oba na entity no onsa so etimi akana channel so say qualification no say ukra wasiam 3 passes call and 3 passes in elective and uhia mature students 25 years and above mo qualify say mo budget titiana bibia so etimi elkoso kama it Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies na me kanfo so edama obo Otec from aha and a school no so wanasa friend ambassador na any administrator no nd and come 0547 823 005 0547 823 005 na bra that's the school no pra MD and come na Virgil van Dijk defender edema Liverpool Bobo Kone after say enra game no ebawe Liverpool so elusi to Manchester United and a Virgil van Dijk and so e kan san kakra edefa Liverpool of late former niema enshara enkoye eno na Van Dijk or say e ha dwene pass Liverpool bo kase na omakọ 4 straight games na omalusi ni nyina no e ya de say e ha dwene ye pa ba eno so enkyere say ebu omabam as Liverpool ye big club or say niema enshara enkoye no omako back to the drawing board now make sure say mistakes also no betimi qualify na games aka manim no Liverpool and so ebetimi akami back na also etimi iron games ni bebre na no de ensema oka and say enra game ba so ema Manchester United and so iron game no or say ref no edru baby na niam pi enshara enkoye ohwe ade say said no so eti improvement ni bia na answer enkoye from Liverpool club by ni nyina no atum in good faith na hwe na games aka in Liverpool say so ebetimi ba correct mistakes ni nyina na niema enso etimi akoye we Virgil van Dijk and sama so etimi aka di emu enchemu no enso na onslaught channel so say this game elbow UEFA Champions League Jami Adama Wednesday Liverpool ekopiem Franks Frankfurt and so Bernie and no onslaught and so to be any players no or the to man is a gamer kopiem Germany no test case and so no any players in also etimi redeem say Liverpool ebe 4 games timi enlusu bi timi anwini bi na adwene ye pa into game against Frankfurt no also almost come very very strong now make sure say betimi enya win and so at every game the way manager your friend onslaught and some waka for UEFA Champions League game and also ever coso between Frankfurt and Liverpool near the emunchemu nya and so at the games and you may coso Premier League in West Ham United at ifie Brentford and also apomo ekamino entimi ante ekanwe Premier League game and also koso a yɛde emu ensem ni nyina enso edema Serie A Cremonese ene Udinese game no 53 minutes 1-1 urem La Liga half time Deportivo Alaves ene Valencia game so obia entimi ento atrenumere sem no doso ba stories ni bebrina enso ofienti amfa ni nyina ensi na me game fama the boss player no nya bedwafo emetoa so emfa ensem a aka no entoa so.
Okay, all right, Eugene that's pa Eugene Maradona ena yeten in Kanu. Foreign tidbits matter ne de available ni nyina na wa compile de amayo no. Na enka boy to aso yi momfa na hiasem muntie ne yi pa na momfa na hiasem sanse ni bresem. We ye enka boy fa United and Liverpool against your course and run ho. Menim say nipa da sani de enya den a wote kasa ba akon. Nipa bia onte kura no kasa ba akon de ote. Me nipa asase su yesi ono onte kasa bia. Wow. Edi enya den a obete kasa ba akon. Na we ye game na course weekend how our commentators ni bi capture Harry Maguire goal no send the commentators ni capture no in various languages yenti bi first one Arabic.
هاري ماغواير طالما تقدم إذا ركلة ركنية طالما تقدم هي ركلة ركنية إن سجلت يا هاري إن دونت يا هاري الهدف ستكون ليلتك شبيهة بليلة ليون الشهيرة هذه الكرة براير هنا الله لكنها مرت العودة للمانيو ماغواير الله يا ماغواير أنا لا أقوى على ذلك يا مانيو لا أقوى على ذلك يا مانيو يا أيها الكبير يا أيها الذي تختار المواعيد الكبرى للعودة أمام الكبار إنها ليلة ليون لا تقول عني ساحر أنا مجرد متذوق لكرة القدم أشعر ببعض المشاعر قبل أن يأتي الهدف وهذا ما تسلل إلى قلبي هذا ما تسلل إلى داخلي وكأنه يعود مشهد مباراة ليون وكأن مباراة ليون تعاد الآن وكأن ليون يبعث من فرنسا إلى الأنفيلد يا هاري يا ماغواير يا الله يا الله يقولون فيما مضى أن هناك لاعبا مات واقفا يقولون فيما مضى أن هناك لاعبا مات واقفا انقلوا عني أن هناك معلقا مات مبتسما مات مذهولا مات مسحورا مات مبتسما في اللقطة الماضية من جراء ما يحدث ومن جراء المانيو.
Yes, enti enya dan mze dipa bebre na na ti Arabic sans Arabic ye kasa ba ko a eye widely spoken across this planet. Enti mo amo te Arabic no mo de no ave mesuefo no mo wen mesuefo mo de nie.
Bruno Fernandes qui choisit le retrait pour l'enchaînement de Mbemo, c'est contré. Fernandes au deuxième, Maguire! Harry Maguire de la tête donne l'avantage à Manchester United et pétrifie Anfield 2-1.
Du côté de Liverpool, là Bruno Fernandes il a pris l'information très rapidement et en une touche de balle, il a réussi à déposer ce ballon magnifique sur la tête du danger numéro 1 dans ce genre de situation, Harry Maguire, qui ensuite n'a plus qu'à croiser sa tête pour pétrifier Darshvili et permettre à United de reprendre les devants dans cette partie.
Bonsoir monsieur, comment ça va? Très bien, ça va très bien. Tu ne comprends français? Monsieur, il faut nous dire non. Afe kasa bia minim kasa kro. Yenti anu so.
บรูโน่จะเป็นคนเตะมุมให้แมนเตะเปิดเรียดมาเอโบโมยิงบอลกระดอนมาบรูโน่หนุนไปเสา2แม็กควายบุกเรียบร้อยครับแมนเตะนำอีกครั้งเป็น2-1จากแฮร์รี่แม็กควายครับโอ้โหเกมเป็นรองเยอะครับไปมานำอีกครั้งแล้วครับแมนเตะ
Okay, we minim kasa kro to be honest. Minim kasa kro. I'm sure the Asia for no za Singapore, Malaysia for no omukasa ni bi no. Na brofo su wom. Yes, but brofo no Peter Drury. Aha. Oye commentary ma Sky Sports. Enra say eno cover Harry Maguire go no.
Fernandes, Brian Mbomo. Back in by Fernandes. From Maguire! A massive leap, a massive moment. United snatch back the lead at Anfield.
Okay, and on Sky Sports, Enra, na the mighty commentator Peter Drury, na fe obo adwuma ho anya asem ketwa. Eno achi Manchester United TV. Ze uko Europa team bia on the TV o. Omo bo match a omo ayo omo commentary. So what you say? Enra how a Man United TV, MUTV for no. Enso cover Maguire go no enie.
Brian Mbomo takes a big deflection. I thought it had carried it goalwards. Put towards the back post. Harry Maguire! Manchester United's big game player does it again! Manchester United retake the lead at Anfield! And who else? Harry Maguire steps up to the plate for Manchester United once more. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2.
Okay. And now, the man of the moment. Mzoba kani ye pa. Say, big games across the Premier League no. On air commentary ma ya ewa Africa hano. Yenye bishwe. Eno ye Kanu McNamara. Oba kani ye pa on Premier League opening day or Anfield. Liverpool share Bournemouth 4-2 no. Sadano on air commentary Federico Chiesa ese go we.
Salah's ball in. Curtis Jones was close. Chiesa! Federico Chiesa! What a time to score his first ever Premier League goal! The champions are eyeing an opening night victory again.
Okay, and on opening day no na eye Chiesa. Ba enra de edane ene koye Maguire. Enra Premier League commentator Kanu McNamara. Send your cover Harry Maguire go no.
Mbomo. Too many bodies in the way. Bruno Fernandes. Harry Maguire! It's another Harry Maguire header! And Manchester United prize the lead back at Anfield again!
Okay. Enti enya den kasa bebebe amboy obeti back home. Unti French obeti English. Unti English obeti Arabic. Unti Arabic kasa ba kuna mzimi nim kasa kron obeti. What you say? Enti Liverpool for no. Ya de moi to ye. So ti ya de wie. Ya hand over ama mo next opponent. Mo ne nkokon. Ya de ani boy wie. Sir
Kanu
Akwaba
Major so
na wi aboko de
na me adom na nso e
na me adaroma
da na me ase
the governor
weekend iko yi ma
yeah weekend is stressful ba bende
yeah starting Friday anyumre yakoto aso akokọ amo na Sunday no so dia ba bishimo
all the way from Wednesday ni na o say Thursday my marriage Friday nam to me by no cram the drew her around 6 something just like in there. Other matters be near the internet say
very necessary. But I'm sure say with United win won't tebre.
Me pass near go break with there. No we say break be on my emotional. The win can take the emotions away and be take pain away for some few minutes near there. But the moment you see the people around you, you begin to feel the pain again. You get it?
Yeah.
And that's it. Pia! Oh. Pia! Oh, is it the end to me friend and that men's and shira bi mo? Na never. Na men's and shira no. Na never.
Dina sisa.
Yes.
Dina sisa. na ho pada kro me panwie
dabi
na ho pada na se ka jama no gu ho ade kofi
na mfine fa na da wasi do ko o chama o town die o to kwase anyeye ya semo
obi a wusu a odun kotoko mo
o ta go do pa
anyway Mike the mola no
yo Mike kwa ni bi yo akabie ko
my dear pa nyami shiram
abusuafo ma me fa news info mam say ze nana mensa nshira enye nana mensa nshira biem they say enne yai wakusu a kire ohene e o mensia himfie in a very colorful event and everyone say and our fans our fans first of all your boy abaso congratulate you because enye easy say amongst nipa dome wo nyina wo eno mehwe o sa akonya bra ne bedi but send be ya yenye mistake yetiefo nye mistake unamfofo abusuafo nye mistake enkofre dimbi eni kan so mo de frɛ obiem no me pese obeboa with the official stool name no na yakoya nim nana se bia boko de
nyame aduma Osei Akoto
good congratulations so
me da se dedi kan me da mase Otec sports for aja mo ye me abusuan for prekope
no correct
skandi ye me papa papa de champion nti mo so mo ye me nuanom
okay
enti no se de bia me be kuma se a me ba ha mo timonim na mo ka me mama kwanya ma be kasa e TV so minimo aye nua minimo aye adamfo minimo aye bibia ma ka kire mo se boase die munya si ho de a boase de mato ho tiaka nti mo si ho a wo boase na wa mfrem ya wa mistake we Otec sports presenter na boase na wa mfrem ya e se wa saka puma na wa ndwem
no great
se de wo ka no enne me nana otumfo otekoko so na dawroma na wa pone na konya kakra e de amame ahinkwa konya aye frɛ no otumfo jahin tuahene
okay
eye otumfo tuntu jahin tuahene
okay
so mo hwa a so otumfo kwa etu bebre di nachi
yeah
etu ni bia wone hene wo ho
etu bi ekuta wo bia
etu bia wo bia wone hene ye wo skantoa ene wo breshi ahene ene wo nana sisiri ene wo tromo ena mesumi die eye jahin tuahene
nti wutu no din
mimi tu ndin de jahin tuahene te na ohene busa ahemfo na won se na ina obeso an munim din na ohene ba ko anka onim paaze wa anka na ohene kaaye kire no se jahin tuahene ye nana se twitwia otwa no fo akonya no de ma me nana e de me to no
okay
ba akonya de ma no na otumfo papa nso e wo bi otumfo papa ene me nana no ye ejama
okay
tie ba akonya de ma no aye breshia ehene anti otumfo kra no na o kan wo se senye se ono obedi asantema so a enko etuntuni otimbe di tuntu akonya ni bi otimi sa ayi no breshia akonya no
okay
ana ye mimi die ni na ne trom nyenya ye nyina ye hye breshia na se dufo papa die na se ti se o hwa eso sa o hwa na papa bi efra akwanto na ojame chen ono na ye breshia hene
okay
ana ye nyina ya som wo sa akrafie so ni nyina yesu ye hye ankobia hene se nti de miye ye nyina no ankobia hene na wada worma baafo me chewa nwumre me da wasenya mi hira wo ono na my directions bia ono na otumfo ba ye ho na ba bia misaye no odi animu na yasem bia o ka kire ohene se bia ona na we ebeso esenti se wo hwa se wo ba wo bia wo hwa o ha ono na president me kire ohene se ne na ha konya we no ato ti we na yeyi na oba bedi nti no medine de nana kwabra antoa mensa nana kwabra antoa mensa yakonya no ayefumi na edi nti no fa dise ameme to so mensa
okay
nana kwabra antoa mensa me to so mensa nti se mi pie ba bia mi wura dawroma mi wura dawroma ni din e bata me ho otumfo jahin to ahene
okay
so I say
fine yeah
mi wura din no otumfo nti no mi pie abontin bia se dwabo bia sna mi kwa otumfo jahene to ahene What you say?
Yeah.
Aha, they say me do me ready na.
Me job at Napa came and so they are packing.
Me Napa came. This are my hand for the Napa came.
Oh, okay.
Aha. Now you see me tie, me come and see me nyo hene. Ya hinkwa. Ohene me nsia otumfo nkwa na ye hene wo.
Yeah.
Obi obabia ya hinkwa. Ade say ahemfo akese wono ankasa ndi tumi ama wo mo no. Ti say bantuma hene. Akobi ahene mo ahemfo akese ti say dwabin mampon. What you say?
Yeah, just so
don't pass for muna be kwai no ono ankasa ndi tumi ama mo so mo ye man hene no. Na wo ba o ma wo kwan ma ye di chiri yesi wo so. Ba me come nsia e fa chiri yesi me so. No answer my friend tuma na me di wo hene chi.
Tebanza o ine betena se a una be kuta tu na di akira na so
se me permit ma fa tu no akuta ba yes se na mesu a chi o hene de me ye o hene enti se sia no de se me di makora aba na e bosum ka chire ma no na okuta tu
na ma me kuta tu ni ma
papa me wa
police ni ba at least me hutu da
what you say
ma ba ma tam tu abra ma na papa ho da
so me ka che ni so hene ankasa din se gu so ye wa kradware ye wo ho ti yo yes amam ni nyina wi a na ohene wo front ma fufu wa boden sa gu so ahira akanti amma se wo betima be som no wa yes ade na amame that was last 2 weeks na sa akonya yaba
you see and now officially we are otumfo
jahin
to ahin wow
meni na
ko feel abi otumfo jahin to ahin adamfo
na kontopo ina fa ina mene no som baby fako
okay
mene no som baby fako what I say ono so yo hene
okay
ina som baby fako
wow
atom pepepe say ba boss so asane no som baby fako
I said boss your friend you dey be aba me ko office na ja ti sanity
enu azo anko ye anko ana o dentanya na wo mention na woni want de ekoni anye
me wai enu Sunday mi ba enu ayi Sunday na me hwe man ma hwe ni na de na say me hear one or two things be but you goalkeeper no wa high
na sikapasi ye misa se si ya nana enya kuso awie obetimi aka kotoko ne kamara munse bibidi idi kan bisansa se kwan
wa Canada
metima akabi na se metima akabi se board there se support obi a support team enti mi team kotoko de metima aka ho asem ba se me se me 50 free radio so nye me kasente obi da me ni obi atem da me kasente obi da me nim sa de ne me bu nipa metima chema dwen ba me kasente yawo
yeah
what I say enti dintina me ntimi ka metima akabi bibia na metima aka ba se ne kwa
se kura no aben
mo
yeah
oyine kura mu se bi ga me kotoko hu kura na ya konya kese ma me se obitima kese bi kura adwuma bi kura koye asam kan se wonim se me ben kotoko sa what I say bia nana kontopu na dawroma o ka kire ohene se o nanan kotoko so ye adwuma mu bia oyine kura ni beje ho se me bobo ase a me so me boa ma kotoko koso a ni beje ho me pen sa kura what I say enti metima akabi ba se bi me ko kan se mu nte obi se ye ba sekis meeting a wontu si wo a me unnya me se me kokko ya de atie obi me hwe se akoma beto what I say na mi sisa mi tie se mi se kotoko mi tie mi mo se no na mi mo ye ni ye mi mo se kotoko pa ye chama fo pass chama fo aba ani se bibi etiso ni adi na bibiri se ohini mama kwenya metuma bodin se we o se kotoko we o kamu na kotoko se kotoko no ohini ka che se ye support se na ye dia ba bi ma be form sa so mo japade
za o dia wa japade ana
na supporters mi kwa na be supporter scandity so kotoko a we supporter tese me nya charge ni bom ba bi ma fa ne se asa o mudie so for asa o ye secretary man wo ye we nti no wo ye pastorment no de bi obe kasa kan sama e de ha be bre kotoko me de kire meka kire mo of
and the mz no case na quite different me be say you be linking to some of
these things se kotoko no wo me na me ka kire wo I tell you se kotoko no wo they talk too much e bi bia ne kan bebre sa kan na ya di TV asini so no abeka no no aka no fa no ko hwe ye nya kwaja wo hini wa ye beka to hini se sa ko fu we mu
na de zegudi kokonsa
dabi nye kokonsa dabi nye kokonsa dabi
na ti o
ese mi nya akonya no
ohene wo hoyi ono wa ankasa wadi ka to na nim tu akasa
kokonsa wo
de to fom bia wote ebi kwa de ho kanyi onim dada o start 200 na mo pe okay na mensa kofi ono
eno awoka
me kwa de minima ade abi mi wo ya se kwa da so ba ko bu asem minimum ye
we go ohene ono asem no te dada Nyo obi na ka kire no. Na fama juma na Mr. T juma ntem e.
All right. Nana we yeah be say Liverpool United match no nkomo kakra ansa ya bakoto ko de no sunti.
Oh, you mama say nante nam ko bebi na ka.
I also correct.
O ta me ba sum ti me ba sum a.
Okay.
E ba sum a nyumre no man kwara mo ha me ba.
No to afa mo
ya da so.
Me
damase pa damase. Me damase pi ya ndasi bibiri. Obi ha ya dasi pi ana pa.
Akabeneza na dasi bibiri. Me damase bibiri.
Ha nti me damase pa nyame hira mo ade ama ye mani aso se mo baaye beta machi. Nyame hira mo pa mo akire do akire me. Nti hira otumfo de agumis na bi nkam.
Amen.
Na wo hira me pa de bi nkam.
Amen. And so tama ye am say mo wie event first event na or sorry a okonya ne wo ho. Waja si no nam yanim pe. Aha,
on say front man ka munya kwanya chia ni sem. Mo so mo shentade. Asante fo mo ba menhia mo shentade. Next time.
All right.
Ni na ye front mo front man.
Yeah. You na nya bia no mo tuna na men ka ho. Congratulations once again. All right. Ti we there otumfo ko vi utene zai. Ja hen to ahene. Aha. Nana kwabna Antoa Mensa the third.
Otosumiensa.
Nye izo.
He said na Mensa Israel.
Say ni wasa do more. All right. See mama yen take you off na. Yen quick ones on e na. Ana yemra work there no so ne mehwe dia kanana. Say Liverpool dey say aka chem say ya show mo wi asem bi ani obi a hye ni bi ni akoso ni bi nti we dey nya bi ya special.
E bi ana say
Chelsea mu nyina hye bi ana mo.
Say be bi,
Chelsea mu nyina nya bi so ya na mo.
Obani nya bo che na he gas mu. Odike.
Da bi say mo ye shemu.
De o say.
Yeah shemu. United share Chelsea. It's Chelsea cause Liverpool ni there. Never say who say football logic no. I was say it me Liverpool.
E ba so ka say Chelsea mu nyina no a.
Mu nyina because they share
we take strong exception to that.
Say okay say yen kan wan say because Liverpool will be a show mbi na kwasha one protest one kan hwe. Ba ka Chelsea for kura kwasha mbi no. One were raising a concern.
Aye. Yeah. World champions so
we say them culture say no yanko bi tena moji
world champions
now say champions for wow the champion bia be be news bia be show
be pia what to actually be kura
last season City JD
last season City EFL no wanje cup
Derby City anje cup bia
Arsenal JD
FA Cup na Crystal Palace share final
Arsenal JD
Arsenal trophy
enti no mutimi share no what champion waji bibi no
Liverpool G League EFL call Newcastle and a champion FA Cup echo Crystal Palace.
Yes. And you share Premier League champions, you share Club World Cup champions. And our world champions. You share world champions.
World champions, yes.
Yeah, train FA Cup champions, EFL champions, Champions League champions. One champion be show munina. Be show munina.
And you munyi league ni mo when here because me ko he
Yempe.
Me ko he league no na United crown na me he.
Na say league na akase
nipa no
akase. Kama United at the ninth.
Akase 6 points pay.
Nipa no akase.
Akase 6 points pay.
6 points per say.
Na you made that top o.
Nipa no say.
Akase 6 points pay.
Here ni kwa jeli.
Do di anim no say otwe mu.
Oji bi ache.
Afero the time oto.
Oji bi ache.
Chelsea ni na ka che
argument bi o man fata man to a.
Enu asem ni.
Ya na league yeses. Wo be ka bi. Ya che ball to say 9 pre. What the league back 6.
But say enu match ni dey. Me ka kire o say two teams ni nyina enkoye. Two teams are enkoye. Enti ebetimi akɔ baabi a yes na ebetimi akɔ baabi a but based on nea yehu ye enra ne de I think say nanka draw ebe fair reflection of the game na Liverpool on 2 or so occasions they were not lucky, they were just hitting the upright near there obi betimi aka say ebi ana wanye calculation ye na akobo po many but they came close.
Gapo nko 3 times.
They came close, so close.
Fernandez the account also the bopo.
He said the kikabo ma.
Na ball the bopo go
nka Lukaku eji go king. Season you
no, you see, game no. Any game on one side, it take control of the game. Say be for like bare 20 minutes, or show the authority on the other.
Wow. In such close games, how many times now one team can take control over 20 minutes?
Close
Why
games.
do you expect that
big
game
Derby bear
20 minutes answer?
Liverpool United, the biggest fixture in England.
Any derby.
Derby.
There here.
No,
you can't say a local derby.
Derby. North-East Derby. United Liverpool. The biggest football fixture in England.
No doubt about that.
Take it control for 20 minutes.
Oh, na say who be na who be. Yeah, who games are one are taking control. For example, last season 2-2 no, at some point Liverpool were in charge of the game for like 20-25 minutes.
Kofi, I can engage you on this.
Last season
I can engage you on this for 20
United
minutes.
only comes in when the goal comes.
Derby. That
last
game,
season there no.
Liverpool
especially okay, mama.
Yeah, no number is last minute and one penalty.
Mama specific. Last season, first half. At some point, Liverpool were in control for like 20-25 minutes.
First half, 70 minutes. First half, 45
it's not about.
minutes.
I'm not talking about scoreline.
No. Now you're saying. Tama mo kita sa control na scoreline you're saying.
I think they were up by a goal.
Okay.
Make I pass that day. Na me were around the Baba Stadium. Me share no baby or any idea.
20 minutes.
Me decide game be to 2-way.
45 minutes. Control game.
Who say the two teams are poor? You clearly you could see that. Say they said they make before the game. Now say it is a fixture. Yeah, Kumuno, United enye, Liverpool so enye.
No doubt.
Intibate me ako baby ya. What I say, and I'm saying that some the last season Anfield game no to 2-way one. Last season Anfield game no never so.
Kofi, I agree on your premise. United nenye, Liverpool nenye,
and this one.
And you still expected one team to dominate 20 minutes of the game.
No, that comes in when
Bakumbre game 20 minutes no game no ball.
And a president.
No, be last season. Who has agreed with you? That cannot be factual. It is a game that United in the first half were reluctant to attack Liverpool.
Yes.
The only thing is that United did not give too many threats in that game.
So you are in that case, Liverpool were in control. They were in control.
At the same Brazil Ghana 2006 game. In the first half, Ghana had a lot of possession than Brazil, but we did not threaten them. Yeah, Bobono, yeah, half more on the center, and yeah, pass. Omojino breaking lines, and I know my coach. So, Ubet Mia tonight game bakumu, and yeah, more of the balls, but it doesn't mean that you are in control. Ubet me kura boni baby, and once a while half or and I'll pass, and I say the European game is quite different from your Nam High school ball now. Just once the ball no is once ball no will be half see a coach ball near in a course half. European game will be with me jaw. Once unyam main the arc in the center no. Ubet me people and watch it no here. And then a pressing into no. Some teams will press you a wild box to win the ball. Kofi, these are some of those game moments now. Yenya. Nobody and now most people never give United any chance in this game, including your own self.
Me.
Oh, say game no there. Okay, fine.
Media because
you're restricting it to radio. So. You're restricting it to radio. So very female. I said more.
What investment platforms. Oh, so for this game, dear media, why? I think that it's good for Manchester United. United, and I say, Name apart from City win over United, no. So here, United Arsenal, Old Trafford, even though United lost, but near a performance near. So what you see. Then against Chelsea, especially in the first 45 minutes, now United beat me a killing game no cry. And now City the Enunquana City it take control at the United 2 baby beat them by 3-0. But so here Arsenal ni Chelsea. Then they beat me a right United off completely in that game, especially when last season the same venue. When Liverpool they are 10 times so a split scoreline. Oh, when this one nebit me ako baby na e kwen fa so e bae no e na me na my attention was so pa anything again Harry Maguire and nam no so United enya the winning goal on the 84th minute. E didn't na my attention course. Guys, and annual report we buy say Manchester United for starting come to renew Maguire this day at the club. I make us say, hey, a breast into whatever it is that you are going through, or they don't just give up because Maguire, you know, a one example of it media the Asho crime. And then he comes in with that very important goal against Liverpool. And I will say it's a derby. It be say the rivalry between United and Liverpool no so a certain level. So to score such a goal in such a game for United to pick 3 points, no, I think that for me it was the highest point in the game for me, and that it's good for Maguire. Maybe Nkomodie ne take it twist be a favor crana such a performance. So ebesam na bamu ye and me sure as for the contract renewal and there they are beba so now me happy for Harry Maguire. So or yeah they want to so there e bia akosra be 2 years bi so meet me the account say we any age na nya dey bit me man contract tin bia na ade so nti Obia na seme ya an slot because the conversation was that afeni eba behwe ni pa afeni eba behwe what he brings on the table na last season ni de ekwe say Klopp na build the foundation na to ho ti wan she dance sem bibia virtually it was Klopp and Sano. And after say winning the league with Liverpool or recognize Klopp edwuma ye ensunsun so enyaye e wo team no so last season ni ade including the speeches kra no na or ma Klopp some credit any ade so na nkomo na koye say afi ni e ba behwe ni say ono ankasa bu no e de en wo de ba. And I think say so far Kanu is not going well. And I know even when Liverpool were winning games, it do be scary, very scary for them. So and to lose to Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Man United, or the Galatasaray in the Champions League, ne can ho cry there. Ne just say and come on say cry any idea. And if you check the league table, say Liverpool are third. Yanko baby adie, we are just 8 games into the season. It is too early there. But you see here Titi Abiti and Sunani Chano. Until he needs to, get things done. Me sure say our problem with quality ban up front. Yes, Salah form a form we can understand. Jeremy Frimpong for right back, maybe now me my own issues with it, but I mean, it was a good purchase. And I say at some point, Nasobusla airball right back one there, even though Frimpong is available. But generally, they have a very good squad. And you know, it was any performance, no, a year performance. You bet me, I say indeed, this is the defending champions. And you know, he needs to do a lot. And he move, me sure say or lucky qualities are. Say ne you Alexander Isak ne ekitike mo hona ko di gapu mu ka ho mo ma Mohamed Salah ka ho ni adia. I think that performance ne was say eye de ko nanim kura chen de ye hu nti he needs to put things together. Maybe one game per in the Champions League echna. I see a lot of games coming up near the Atletico no against Arsenal. A lot of the games are interesting, but Meshe Hans Flick side Barcelona up against Olympiacos. Now, can you say okay? The Barcelona side lost to PSG. A PSG side I need who saw me so depleted. Now no day 2. You enter week 3 and day 3 of the league phase of the Champions League. Yes, me jitum say based on you see last season, first time I introduce you our format, you don't necessarily have to be part of the first 8 and san wait me AJ the Champions League because PSG we group phase no more that base 15 for baby. But it was say you a certain kind of performance. And for me, the last time the hear about Barcelona when they played against PSG, nenye too good. Olympiacos enye opposition who ding any idea. So I expect say yes there may be some injuries, but Barca will bounce back and win with a performance. A better a certain statement about the club because last season they were doing so well in the Champions League as well until Omushia Inter. And the end story, the low point of Barca season, until he needs to get back. And I believe with the fixture, no more on it here. Honestly, I was just checking. I think the last time Olympiacos ever Barcelona home like that in the Champions League was way back in 2017, and they left in that game Wabrana Omalusu by 3-1. Until I expect some of the game will be making a certain statement.
Okay,
so,
all right. So, I am Rafi.
All right. Kanu, for this game, Anaslot obviously was going to feel the pressure of Anfield faithfuls, because of the fact that for a very long time now United picking a win a very difficult 2016 when one matter LED charge enya brace at Liverpool now United winning that game, so he was going to feel the heat if United avoid even a defeat, because whether a loss or not it was going to be 4 games in a row Liverpool MPK a single win. And one thing a very very key to every team Biano, including Liverpool setup no mukram no, if you want to win games, is to have your midfielders play above themselves, and in such derby games to have that kind of command will game no. When say Liverpool are ball from the last 7 seasons top level, with fullbacks dictating the pace of the game, and the front trainer later Firmino Frimu. Now in the last 2 seasons, he who's a man so Efrimu Ebeka Salankwa. I'm try some more build 2 more players around him. So Luis Diaz by amokofa Darwin Nunes edena by the late Diogo Jota, and so now you're one of those players are not also tries to be fit and was slotting so well into that front trainer. Combesa benya another fearsome trio, but over here, Salah, and then they kept rotating because players are mabo mudini nano. Obi anyone with me establish himself very well with the squad. No benya the numbers are na Sadio Mane, any Bobby Firmino, Edema Liverpool. So they kept rotating, and na said Diaz Ekupim ewo Bayern Munich na fei def in its own time, and so before Abrante friend Diogo Jota edenokwa. So for Liverpool, omo struggle to have another fearsome threat away anymore. Though omo players no matter be brave. Dear anyone wanna say Enra on the show na me recount how Liverpool I go through difficult moments this season, but because they had wins, and it went to the blind side of especially their own supporters to accept the reality. Say, team no, it is not the same as Yehuno last season. It is not the same as even Jurgen Klopp last season. Yehuno, because yes, if you play against Burnley, now just say 87th minute, no one penalty, no abashe, 3 points in the air backed. But as I analyze it, the 90 plus 6 minutes without a penalty, now hear whether Liverpool were on top of their game or they were just not lucky. Again, it is not a trend. But even from the first game of my boy against Bournemouth, Munya 4-2. Which the fourth goal came deep into injury time around 90 plus 4. So it was 3-2 and it could have gone anywhere. And on Benya that fourth goal. At Twaso, Liverpool, a Jaya late. No, maybe winning game, no late, no, maybe winning. So the only difference is that and a slot by offer Federico Chiesa on the first season. I didn't never care team now. This season, Ekitike Aba. Wakofa Vits at the number. Wakwakofa Abrante Freno Isaac at the number. These are strong attacking players. Omunyina obi a bit mabo as a number 9. Obi a bit mabo anywhere in the front three. And the man young one say, sa players we say uyi baako efrim the baako aba. Oye you are sure say ubenya either exactly the same performance not your own the amount and answer something close to it. And the change may not alterate your game so much. Because Obo in the front three, now Salajina the other side, Salajina one side. Now they call the Gapu, Ejinum. Now any of the players have been muti. What do you remember this season? I can't want. Say uyi ba kona the another person ba. Either same performance or close performance because almost performance almost at par. Baby at Liverpool lucky when you take any of the starters out, you cannot slot in a new player, another player who is so sure Obama a performance around almost starting the game. No. Tima McAllister, Gravenberch, 2 players that will hold the fort for Liverpool. But Uyo Mufriwa and Abaku create free more and Abakuba game no amount a grade A game. Now person sana. It's likely you weaken the team by bringing in a player from the bench because none of the players on the bench any bit mama equal performance or a better performance than 2 Yamabo Mudi. So I think Liverpool made a lot of purchases and almost quality players this transfer window, but probably not areas where they needed the most. It is the same thing. Kwanzaa, some glimpses of a player with a lot of potential. Our man, the chance will be developed so well. But the who last season, and this season said the Liverpool game plan is here. Konate and Virgil van Dijk and it was the 2 centre backs because you cannot relent when City and the best players in Impo back, he has started competing. Arsenal, Akofa striker, about which they fell short in the last 2 seasons. Omo a striker ba yenim say or a finisher, give him the chances of amount goals. The Liverpool game plan no, or altering the game plan is quite difficult for the manager because baby all players to beef up the squad no. Some players now performance no in the same bracket. And Salah is in quote even getting worse. And that chance never turn anymore. And some other ball no kurano. Na ni players ni biasha say credibility. They knew say Salah at that position or the ball better net. And no ball on the fan chain. Again, Kanu, Virgil van Dijk. Saw her first goal no. After say Lamens flew to ball no by na omo call for that elbow no of also no one a prayer McAllister.
Yeah.
The elbow and a hit a boy in see. And there has been discussion say next time referee no stop game no je foul than allowing the game to go on. The player and the foul no. Number 2, the referee did not read it more of a concussion than say a game no against Liverpool no more committed a foul on their own player now be stop game no. I'm sure that was the mindset of Oliver and to Jaima game no koi.
But Liverpool also issue is a head.
Oh, and America say he did not read it too much into concussion because next time stop game no say a head injury kwa dia running very clear so stop game no. But because it was coming from his own player and the turnover was against Liverpool. It when who so much of a foul no who they were or best to put game no against Tima. Ya turn game no on no when on one so as a committed foul. And Ujama the flow call ya United konya that go no. But show we cannot do this because of obvious reasons. Facebook no any copyright issues. But what we game ni biano unya kwanza o say highlight na o dey highlight ni biam. When Bruno Fernandes Emma pass no na Ahmad far ball no move kono. Virgil van Dijk made no attempt to either go for a tackle or even line up for a ball ebeba. Nensa no de kire n'echi for players or one echi no. And his movement was so slow and did not track any of the players and no mobile boxing. If you do that as a captain and as a lead man or center back, and I said the back line more, for obvious reasons, Adia Obayane say over committee players into spaces where they are not supposed to be because they look out to you. One or more shot first, and some or more move into spaces. So if you make no attempts to move into the dangerous areas not for the balls now, or more marketing in our catch on and then ball no by and I ran in a quarter po ball. Early days in the game, just under 2 minutes, 63rd second. It's in your game, do I run yan what I say pace and answer wabre for those moments in the game. Number 2, United in another chance that Bruno Fernandes hit the goal post. No. When cut back and a buy, no, say he had the goal post, so he decided to Obeko very close to the post. Now goalkeeper and answers to it, and a hit post in a fan chain. And also had the lineup of Liverpool defenders now. Clearly, even if it was power short pine Korana, Kebet ma a room. If the goalkeeper had no answers, and also by another goal. So 1, marshalling the defenders a problem, and 2, and now over can make catch I say, Mbomo must go direct on Virgil van Dijk. Ni pace nenye, and when you're comfortable with player, ultimately 90 minutes in a prepare ball, now say all speed. Eti na me kase me disappointed say coach no be restricted say omo the right side of man you attack no. O me pia says kokura mfiri ho. Na nkono emfa ball no more of number 9 and the coach line up for the by nature say he didn't need Sesko in the game because 1 he admitted say Liverpool be game not at all. So anytime a United be ball no within their own half say a play a bit more running no skills to dribble. And you do not prefer Abranti friend a Messi Mount 2 Sesko. No sa ball my 2 school na de can until kuna bet me I ran with the ball and even dribble. Mbomo bet my the same thing. Ahmad bet my the same thing. And Messi Mount bet my the same thing. The any time Anka United be pinned in their own box. Na se ball no kwa top box na no be far. Do be fa bia a player ono nko ano. Obet ma solo on 2 or 3 defenders, dribble and even win a foul. So me whole lineup and I was like, what is the coach trying to do? And Benjamin Sesko no more strike and aim. And clearly we had game plan. It was executed very well. Maguire starting before the game. We saw some short pre-match conference with the media team. No, say Maguire is in the list and that's all squad number 4. A very important assignment. You have to command and win more in the box. To Ohe United first half no ye bobo ba man you box no on him Matthias Delete because of omo height no and the fact that omo ye very fine in air ball no ko air on be pick balls no they were keeping the Liverpool tall players no at bay. And on the other side of the post which is Liverpool moon box no e kon so sa ko wini the header no ho a e di 2-1 no Emma Manchester United. So for this particular fixture Ebia bit ma blame on one on the coach, which is Anna Slot. Blame it on Abranti Efreno Virgil van Dijk for poor reading of the game. And thirdly, the man who brought them into the game, the man who gave them life, which is Kodigapo, had the obvious chance and Emma Liverpool man 2-2. Only head and not head the fight. Yeah. That should have been 2-2. And to make blame on him, though he had a goal for them. But Liverpool from brace up. Coaches who are studying the game pattern of Omo resource, it's either Virgil van Dijk or own up in defense to move for more of the tackles. And yes, they will target him and they will force him to commit some of those mistakes. Obakaya in the last 2 seasons before Trent Ebe free Honamakono. He was the target for almost every team that played Liverpool. Because coaches have started reading, say, on you're comfortable when you pin him with a player or attack direct. To be able to Liverpool, no baby, Abranti Nijina. And the fact that no con anymore, on you're good at returning to defend very well. And the me who know, any Konate, Virgil van Dijk partnership, they all meaning in slow on the ball. No? Very soon, to say when you're Crystal Palace to here after Frankfurt game, no, there's another game before Crystal Palace. Now, Konya Mate Tamoni, those players, no, the bony pianwa. Obe Danuachi, show me your number, no, Oba Head Wabaha, and Obe take you out of the game. So, coach, is part of the system now. Liverpool, Mfenya results or more pen. And I think that the recruitment, one that Obebre say Liverpool team na nyema mienu either so omo che so omo shower omo che obebre because baby omo she goals ni free no o yi player from the another player ba onu so hu oba be che goal enye sa amfa system na opponent ne obo no limit players no must start in attack not to score the obe free bench na ba no may not do enough to overturn the game for you because the same system na coach kon di hold you players na no emu ena do fra bonten ba no e ba be shima ba bebo. So Anaslos must show a lot of dynamism in his coaching for Liverpool. Ni emu say obi fufuro bi o de abeka team no. Yes sir. Even last season title no. People disrespect him say a team no better na ahye ntina a winning league. And after wa auto players no. But me enhwa with all the attacking players 125 million pounds. Akoto Isaac after adding be breaking 120 million pounds. For vets there now or then buy and as a kitty so buy I think somewhere around 80 or 100 million to be 450 million pounds was spending on front players and Liverpool cannot finish off games. Omunya chances are they are not burying a lot of the chances. It is a concern and we Liverpool near you should just brace up for a very long season because me say Virgil van Dijk coaches are going to target him with quick feet players are omutime dribble kakra our boxing coming.
All right. No, Diogo Dalot so is it Matthias late so after giving our grant interview or say no one in Liverpool for weakness back, and that's their full backs. 2 and 3. Is a Kekes and 2 on also no. Conor Bradley, very good player there, but
no more.
We shaka crani adintino.
Who's not the Sobos like about full back. And a game you could in the best if you're not there, Bradley no more shell.
Yeah.
And all here Mbomu now he'll be to say Ahmad. AV Matus Kuna, Enyabona, or try to call lines and also. And some are dribble Fluaba. So they will overload your fullbacks for you. And Liverpool set up name say fullbacks no, and then add a lot to your attack no. Opponent now overload you and doing to more ball through the fullbacks.
All right.
Oben Pimp now, just like I was saying, McAllister and Gravenberch yesterday did not have the best of game. Who said Sunday and Ranameka said Gravenberch. Any I mentioned one other player on the side of Liverpool. So Momo a bit meditative game their Momo. And then Bomo for Manchester United was going to be the X factor. Just like that. And it is a big win.
Yeah, bye better so.
And sana lubina shano manabo. And some pain no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
Mema ahwɛfoɔ ne etiefoɔ nyinaa kɔ ababa Amuzu Beverages Enterprise na yɛde nse bia bɛfɛ no Amuzu bitters aka Atopa 5000 bitters we yɛ nsa edi nubna krɔgyen a how bie ne akyire yɛde ahyɛ na etiefoɔ a ɔmotɛba me hɔ deɛ dodoɔ na bɛgye Amuzu co herbs ɛkɔhyɛ ɔmadeɛ no madeɛ ibisu beji Amuzu manpower herbs na ma konua anaso na kwche omunsa enne baka saa inuro mienu nyina bom atuni din Amuzu bitters de koko ha no so otwa bi na ekwani de ose ni be masem ahoodin wo fom se otwa 2 tot 3 tot na ahoodin no epeja no enam damrama eni ododua a yede aka Amuzu bitters winti oba bi ose oni atenka bema bia osi oni akono ma ne yire onya twa bia sa atenka anasa akono no ebeni enam se de pepre ene hwintia e de afrenti abre insano ne pampana no ase ma utwa bia enyi wanum enti se ukodwabo bia ase na opese oni so ebo ni so kakra Amuzu bitters why ebo ni so ba enyi wanum Amuzu bitters tot baako atopa bebre Amuzu bitters obi a otiemia osi doctor ade chese mekuneko dua so a biye mutim anase constipation ewo me so onya Amuzu bitters twa oye be sane kama obi te bu akohoma na so ye 7 favorite food a na ne kondo ne no matro otimi nidi onya Amuzu bitters twa akotwetwa appetite na aba medrena utimi ni no obedi akaboni kama Amuzu bitters eyensa ehwemu yie pa enam se nnua na ye de afre ma hoodinti onomu a tipa bia ni akire se metwa Amuzu bitters eche menye hangover bibia se ni ho se manom Amuzu bitters ma ade achi hunam ye me ya dabi nnua na ye de ahyen sane nnua emma nipa hoodene ma insechi how setipaye uhubi insaburechi how se memwai ha menye hangover no mehubi gweya insa minya meka kudro so a menu akukudro so a menu mu how bia ni akire de otiamia onu bitters bia mu a no da no se na twa Amuzu bitters na yede beba oba bia otiamia owo menstrual pains obuni se obre pa no onom Amuzu bitters mesebu sumesuwa beko fitire kama insan ya meka ho asem ehu nya dene ne buoso nya dene se dodo pa no petu dia no aba santase apampatia na wa frɛ na my 0247 776743 0247 77 6743 Amuzu bitters ekoye
Apomode mapade enoane hepa plus mixture apomode mapade enoane hepa plus mixture
Unia, Pavi, and a black smokes mixture no malaria dronana. Ani, say nam sa, who be the same wife, you know, you're tested positive. Aya no bie no. Say a ku malaria mo no nyina. Am ye nyina negative. Ade ho.
Won ma wo ye Hyper Plus mixer no. And we do we nsu aba.
Sentia.
E was say immune system. E strong de bia. Enti pavi.
E support immune system no.
Na plasmox no so e tu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. E te say etipaye, afiafie, wonu mu ato, ahomre no mu sa. Ache kura 4 days na pavi ene plasmox mixer. Wanu no e tu malaria na se kura. Anya sa ade ko hu doctor. Fra 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. Magie drone di pa. Pavi plasmox ena Hyper Plus nyina. Apemfo abato mo manufo enu kwada woni mfie du mienu kan. Our pharmacies na herbal shop.
FDA aje edwede nkrato yatum. Ei, opanyi. Mahwehwe wache. Se Perfect Series books here. O ma me koto obi ma me ma no. O wajajai. Aboa wo mo se wo to make kenkan kama. Wo kabrofo. Na nkontabu akora de ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAJ Perfect Series. Atumo no de jai. No de animdifo ene twe wo nwoma bia. Owo crèche, nursery, any KG, books bia bi. And owo science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing, OWAP, nina. Every basic 1, equasi basic 6. English, every basic 1, equasi junior high school. Ne bane combine soa, owo nina bi. English nom, and maths nom, me say, books bia ni wa. Perfect Series, any bi. Na GS, any naka, and so am approver. Into a batter bia ankoto bi maneba.
Hey, and na so we dear, so ko be kura betumi akotu akoton amani students o.
Na eno kura die, what table no so say we almost set mock exams, terminal exams, and midterm exams. At the master school so e here wo mo a tufo nko aputu oja station hwa enkran dance mine first stop any omo ba bia ye tonton bia from 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465. Perfect Series.
Your worst future is secured.
Okrokase ma bibia ye hwehwe internet e ade ehun hia pa. So we stream your favorite shows, so we book game, and a video call, and I know what do ya. We hear internet, I know what thing. Obetia ye dwuma frifie wabra wunyo haw bia ye de abefun fidie nam abefu kwan so e de daache ben ye nwumarefo e wo homaw abrebiara emmo bi na wuhia ye wo homaw oman mu ba bia wo bia hwehwe Kenny Rose Wireless 0208 282810 Kenny Rose Wireless internet made easy.
Me kopena amediane de say me kopena amediane she say me kopena enye kokoko say sakofa pepe powder me kwa ujawu me shishi 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 wrong Ebiane beye da every sound cover about to baby there sound cover pepper soup where you know pepper sound cover pepper powder shishi raw sound cover pepper powder me powder me shishi 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 me powder me shishi me powder me shishi me powder me shishi me powder sound cover pepper powder
FDA aji ejade nkrato yatum.
Samas Company Limited, Club Park of Abai, Enyem Fisher do 10 years anniversary. Hooray!
Nesanti on the 17th of October, Bosumia woman that also a donson yet the floating stone combatis so woke Massen and the Monteso. A fay 18 for no air ahudi, Yabapra Monteso, a bapaso our trader and a pechi, a diafa which send be the Viasi, Yam Sopa Frihodma, Ahunidie and Oho.
Now face Sadan one, the Rianso, fun games, Pechi Park and Soha, football backcourt, tag of war, sack race. Lamens Spoon, now from Phobia County, and yet 24 now from Crotua, one of Medians to answer. 20th October, Customer Service Day, no, a Juma Ranum near Juma Mumpedi for Bebo 9, Aqua Dready for Buano, Aqua Chess Souvenirs Kaka. 22nd and so Yabako Yanka Fie Bidomoa, a wa Asante Mantemu Aqua ye a year, a bill 24th October, Yabako a fear mu Aqua Club Park one Dauru, Atre a man sign, and this Sadano, 10 yen, Yabacha should be free, a Fanaqua. Wapomudi here yenti on the 25th October health screening free bonto. Our Samas Company Limited adwuma Nana number a dinner and awards night. Didier and onum na ya baba sonso aka ho bi. 26 so day chato nasia so.
Clear Park Natural Mineral Water na.
Sukroji edamusuru.
102.9 Otec Sports.
And sana nubinasha no manabo. And some pain no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
All right. Non-cron about 9 p.m. 9 o'clock p.m. Yantwaswe. Messages amodi abani bi na yemra mehwe de akasu ofie. Yen share with sa message ya. We there was Otec lead, others follow. Good evening to you. I'm Zagano and the crew. A night without Otec Sports is like a day without food. May God bless you all for your good work. I can't stop listening to you people for the rest of my life because you make me feel happy. May God bless you people with good health, knowledge and wisdom, more money and everything you need in life. I'm Jesse from Ahafuhidium, Pragya Rider, riding and listening to you live now. Wow. All right, Jesse, that's it. Yamima Uja, Yamushe Musu Yena, Zenipa bon for Dawson. Obi stop now suspecting her. Ko anim na kopa fufuro ko no no nkwan sika e na odi man yi Senegal player ya beku no Ghana yi on say Fabrice mu nyina aye story no e kopa Oyibo Boateng from Neben watching you live. Although Kotoko lost against WAC of Morocco, but our gallant men did their very best to the fullest. Kotoko not conceding more than 2 goals after 1 man down wasn't bad at all. It is not over until it is over. All right. Dennis Jesse. Good evening, sir. I'm really loving your intro. You'll be too much. Okay, Dennis, that's a part. Kofi AJ Exhibit. Good job, Osei Akoto. Please, tomorrow is my birthday. Tell Scandi to wish me. I'm also a brantier. Oh, okay. Kofi AJ Exhibit. All right. You're my happy birthday in advance. John Darcy, good evening, Osei Akoto Kanu. This is Galaxy, watching you live from Barnier Room. You always make my day. All right, way from Isaac Ayaba. Friends of WAC of Morocco, we are enjoying now, waiting to meet them in our own grounds and see what happens. Watching live from Kasi, greetings to Asukwa NDC chairman, Sharif and Esmond Carbonab. All right. Wasco GH, also greetings to you and your commuter crew. I'm watching you live from Sokoban. Great show by all standards. Nyame Akwesi from Dunkwa. Ayamfure Resettlement. Also, Mr. Kanu and your commuter crew, my team, Asante Kotoko will surely bounce back. And congratulations to Madrid. I extend my greetings to my only mom, Eno Ekwefri of Busheng. Watching the show live and clear out our Fumim Airport champion Kanu more fire. Better luck next time to the Porcupine Warriors. Greetings to Yasma, Starboy, Nidienye, Seth Ousu. Good evening to you all watching the show live from a stressful policeman area. Barcelona will come back soon as possible, but the hope is deep. Kotoko will still qualify. Joe Karika of Viviani Jampra Enterprise. Osei champion Gano, please, good evening. Kudos to Manchester United players for their wonderful performance yesterday. All right, Joe Karika, BBNE Jumper Enterprise. Gabriel Jan, good evening, Kanu. I'm watching the show from Kenya City, baby. My name is Icardi Jr. Hendrik Yao, and also good evening. How is the family? I'm in Kumasi, Konkori. Okay. Pedro Madina Cruz, update from Chelsea, the Blues, and Krobia Santi Kotoko. Greetings to Don Samawan. Debrat Jr., good evening, boss. I'm happy United was able to beat Liverpool. Gabriel, no story. Watching the show live at Osu, Oxford Street. Ozigano, I wonder how you are happy Liverpool has lost to United, but for the past 15 years and coming 30, you can't compare United to Liverpool. The past 15 years. The past 15 years, Nisha is here from year, the year 2000. From the year 2000. The year 2000, by more Champions League back home. More Champions League, you're back home. 2010 rather. 2010. Liverpool Champions League 2. Between that period, right?
Between that period, Omaje.
Club the Champions League.
Omaje 1. Omaje 1.
Okay, United.
But the last one was 2005.
Yeah.
Omaje 2019.
United. The last 15 years, United in the Champions League.
Champions League.
Premier Leagues where?
Premier League in the last 15. United 2011, 2013. Liverpool 2020.
2025.
25.
2-2.
Yeah.
And the ACA.
Europa League. United won it in 2017. Liverpool lost it in 2015. Club first season.
Yeah. Against Sevilla. And Cup and getting no. FA Cup, League Cup. This is a career course, but I'm sure United has about 2 or so FA Cups between
United
that period.
One under LVG. And on the EFL Cup. And FA Cup. No, EFL Cup under Mourinho.
Europa League. Yeah.
Under Mourinho.
Yeah, and then FA Cup, and say
Uswaji.
Ten Hag.
Eric Ten Hag.
Anyway, in the last 15 years, Ebiomeka say at a point they've had a better team. Wow. A better team. Because Liverpool's our team here jogging club she say from there 2017 more than there.
Now Kono.
Liverpool have been unplayable. Agreed.
Let him now Kono.
But in terms of successes there, any too wide. All right, Eugene Cote also here live or Tan also in fee. Virgin Chimensa also a share from Akrokari. Charles Kwanzaa or say but the Phobians beat them in Accra. Yes, how say share work Accra. Edward Ousu still Liverpool for life. Gabriel Jan, more fire, they feel your show rough. Kofi Ajiman Blackman, good evening, watching you live inside Pick Farm in Accra. We are Usamwako Kanu is Vietnamese language, okay. Commentary.
The two no.
Vietnam. I say Isha Eugene Kote or say Royal Kanu Kotoko. Justice Omane Kwache. Good evening, my boss here, Joso. Nyamecha Steven, I can Kofi from Uhim. Greetings to all Nyomanu BF fans worldwide. Nyomani BF I don't know. And we saw Abba from Obin Ntwinyano. Bonsoir, can watching live from Tafo. Greetings to Seskandi and the other crew members. Also greetings to Go Machine, Ellen brought Haaland. Ellen Haaland, you ever channel has saying over that. All right. We from Eric Buampon or say Otec Sports no size. Edward Amponsa Eshon or say inti sa man yi ne Chelsea no. No. My be asking okay. Or say inti sa man yi ne Chelsea no no. Maresca na Kofi no Kadia.
Okay, Kofi.
Ambilo Tommy from Ebuakwa, Manchester United will win this year's league title. Hey, Namotre. Hey, I'm for the German Americans. Edward Ousu, Watrophobia, phobia, baby. And one in the message, no. All right. Seto Ousu. I'll say good evening, watching live from okay, Mr. Only my kind crash there. All right, say. After the Moma, Yemetin Simna Yemshe, how our name is called Enra Ewo Accra Sports Stadium. Certainly, Asante Kotoko fans ain't too happy with Enra, their course work on.
Oh, game so far, and your man quay there, and a man quay cry, said the penal, and yes, I know. The question go, Yalusu game no harm say, the be able to me at SC El Morocco, the be one way in a meeting. Mr. Players, no more than be say, nko ebetimi ade yebetimi atika no but amanisa ana unim North Africa countries the way on ball be obobo ba ko no to yenyina ebe witness say almost spend more than 20 minutes on the game. What I say, minu nya di ho dance here. Enti no ya lusu amakoto supporter bia ba munya dey emu. When you tell say Africa no be kono or say o prepare o boa ho o top players a omo yakukudam omo akukwa no nim agopama so o hwe what boys here omo bom ho dey ache what I say apart from samba and abro and some one of two things bia omo abetamu amo o maka new players I don't buy dey e be any team no as so far no yan must be play one goal no ya but your vampires in Akopon said, you better work on, you better me a day, and you go. Now I think they are qualified to the next stage of the competition.
In fact, I am so disappointed in the boys. You see, I was saying this thing yesterday to some of my colleagues that anytime we get the supporters to the stadium, the players disappoint us. But after the 90 minutes, I realized that the strength of our boys as compared to that team, you see, the difference is wide. The difference is so wide. We can't match them. You see, we realize that even after the first half, we were down. Our boys were not able to do what they are expected to do. You see, they lack confidence, everything. They lost the game after the first half. They themselves lost the game after the first half. After all the work that the chairman did, going up and down, we never slept. The whole week, we never slept. We those in Kumasi were doing our best. Those who were able to come to Accra here did their best, morning and evening, talking to people station to station. And our players were aware of the work that our chairman and some of us were doing. But still, they disappointed us.
You see, the Moroccans, they came for game plan. You see, they were playing 4-2-3-1. So their midfield was packed. You see, and I will blame our left side. You see, where Patrick Asedu was playing, you will see that the goal was coming from his side. So with the second return, we will do something.
I think it was a fair game. But for the referee, I think I don't want to say he came with an agenda, but the way he officiated the match, I think there was a little bit of loopholes in his officiating because the referee was actually playing according to the away team whistle. Because we are playing home, so the referee should have stamped his authority in the game because how will you be playing according to the whistle of the away team? I mean I don't get it. But I think we did well. The red card was yes, it was a red card because as a goalkeeper you don't do that. So I think it was a red card. But then I think there should be still some work in the Kotoko team. With the pair of Samba O'Neill and Joseph Ablo, I think they are doing well. They are doing well. But I mean we all know the quality of work.
Are you confident? And Sana Nubinasha no manabo. And some pain no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
All right. Now, Bashir Hayford, head coach, Emma Heart of Lions. Africa and clubs no call this season. Gold Stars there after the first prelims now no free. Mkotoko second one. Wabo match. First one they will fear Elusu. First leg will fear Elusu. Ahead of the second leg because of Casablanca. But Bashir Hayford, our head coach, Emma Heart of Lions, Akasafa clubs from Kujina and Nemo Africa. Any modern boy,
My problem that I'm trying to phantom, what I want to know is why is it that our best teams in Ghana go to Africa and they are wallop 5, 6, 7. There's something wrong as a coach. That is what I always want to find out. From 1920, all the teams that have been going, look at the way, and when they go and represent Ghana as the best team. And if a coach knows that that is the best team for Ghana, then they go. And then 6, 5, 4, I become worried as a coach.
Okay.
So I think we have a long way to go.
All right, Bashir Hayford. Also on TSA. Woman air best. Duaji League. Any Duaji FA Cup. Woman air best. As Omo Africa, ye bomb 5, ye bomb 6, ye bomb. Chese. One was a coach or didn't one TSA. Now former Kotoko Circus Council omo chairman owura K5 akasa beba so yente Karim Zito enra at a point na fans ni be expect say the way na game ni kon ko be ya better mo afrim but say that be Ronaldo mini Messi me don bobola yenyo mu mfrim za o.
It's not easy to change Messi. It's not easy to change Ronaldo. You will be thinking before you realize I just say until I meet another striker. To me now no strikers means Aquapra who is now adopting to our way of play because language in Kanu. So now the first chance what you noticed was right. He wasn't fit like the normal ones, you know. I hope so by the time I recall now fit because of it's a fact for any part. I think good observation and correct. But let me say every
Eti Karim Zito enono ena owura K5 wakasa fa Mohamed Kamara unzemre onya red card efrimu after say former Manchester United midfielder Sofiane Amrabat ninua panyin a friend Nordin Amrabat say o lobobo bia fa Kamara so a wa pie free tia box ni mu sa incident na so na fortunately highlight me in Asia enti oyibo ne fa no so na Kamara che edin nsa ebo ni mu na referee no initial on yellow card kofi minim what actually happened o ma Kamara yellow card na work for no see that be we pie fra bonte de nsa be ka ball no enye yellow card mum na red card but you know there was a moment it was like Kamara could push referee no e hono me say highlights na capture but so we share game ni be live na o observe ni year referee no
it was after so the card the man
no second yellow card
and I say
o pushing
or then say piano
okay them say hand be and the referee no consulted the fourth referee no and catch and say that be any yellow red no be say an adwin and no mark Kamara red it is straight red card. What it means the Kamara into coin ko Casablanca ni bi on full play.
Yes
na Chairman K5 akasafa Mohamed Kamara ho
me ka senye me ya me dwene ho a me ntiase ukoka bibi sesi a e be ka se K5 wakofa but ya se kotoko team kese sei uye goalkeeper etu nim se utra liar eno so do nsakabo yo kotoko supporters ye bre papa se goalkeeper a uboko toko team ya be for free woman so de waba Ghana ha unim se utra liar eno so do nsakabo unim coaches ni hwe ne mabie guess what is what me share wa hasese enye enkoye no kra ba akopɛ enkoye.
All right na K5 advance was akusu mu kofa kwarafo e de betoto work ho
ya bought 10 against 11 munim sa number 2 shobi te say amoa pra wo hwe ball obo no na enkoye ti at least wo change crowd no so change no so but still mama amoa gina mu abepim sesebra all the same no enyehwe work a very good team but no kra nyame anim kwara ye good team work kwara ko ye ne kwara boy wan hu ana kwara ball ye no boy mo hu wo de ye kwa musumbe hu.
All right so enra what na wo boase ye de ne wa fortunately near combining the Kotoko work fixture no with Liverpool United no and here be at the same time and he was like Kotoko for my prediction no somehow easier for the media. It was like Gubia and first leg no I'm really saying ahead of the second one because of Casablanca. Yet mama game krana local league so.
Yes, Kanu I'm starting free the Champions League game. Yeah, going into the game no. Confederation Cup.
Yeah.
I said it here say if you want to be realistic, now person kind of correct Kotoko. Obehun say game na say obi underdog do or more at home. But based on two teams and performances, our Africa and individual players and Kasanso on be parody on the day no. Kotoko will be second best in the game. And work for no the team or more opportunity to get whatever they want, and I say whatever designed game or more diabano or more bit mania the nod no over club by a friend a commercial Santa Kotoko. One Oshe or more coaching. Now here Kotoko coaching. Obe say a two scenarios that we the experience of Karim Zito Etwin Chea, the modern trend of the game, and how to line up any resources be a babuano work for no ebenya the box no atake or honum. Number 2, the mentality and the approach I the game no. Almost strong mentally because of 1, the league they are playing in. 2, the capacity of players on the bar Kurum Hanum. And 3, more recent records our Africa Hanum. Nti nyadiana a game will be bum ami ababe hunano. And will be bum no ababe follow shot say a away game tino. Chinchina or no boy away to be hunu as soon as so game no so. And Yema ye did done this fixture. And no American was 2 teams are respective leagues, you know. Osho mom need 2 wide apart. Because both meaning about 4 games. Before this game, 4 games are work about no more 10 points. Or maybe we need 3 draw 1. Kotoko we need 2 draw 2. By any measure, or me close because 2 points. So it was going to be down to maybe set pieces. I said games like this, yeah, margins near so close. It is how you utilize your set pieces. Ebenyen Zunsu game so. And that is why I was telling Kotoko say at the corner is almost stop work from doing. The same thing as almost Kotoko no so yet to win the game. Because overdraw fouls when you have attacking players. Players like in team menu so Pitami Duakwa. Who will be to say he be Joe. Who will be to say Walid Ewo Park and so they will draw fouls. So how you utilize the set pieces, no? Again, open box now, your decision making is very important. Until you have too many chances, and those were going to be the turning point in the game, and I say the deciding factor in the game. Oshe Waka clearly they came with a plan not to use so much energy in the game, to play it according to Omuankasa said the Ompeso Ombono. They were not too tickled by the fact that Kotoko were pushing and running all over the pitch looking for goals. They were calm, composed, and they were just playing their normal game, kicking the ball around and passing. Openings in the bar, then quickly they will slot in to make sure Ombe create a chance. Now, if Omar tries or Ombe go. And Kamara was called to duty on about 2 occasions in the first half. Na mentality asem na referee no benya adwuma kese aye because North Africans no eba away game him said omusi try to kill off the time. And na home team so feel is unable home. He must get the advantage of referees. It will a referee in the modern game today. You are torn between say over the other home advantage, you know. And I say over Istanbul authority why firm and fair in the game. And that is what I saw yesterday after watching most part of the highlights now across our Accra Sports Stadium. Clearly, Kotoko's mind could not topple them, and I don't see it I don't see Kotoko doing it in that way. Like coach Nakasa, players Nakasa, Obia on a feeling our away game. Unless it happens, since I don't have the conviction. Say, away ni muna Kotoko grade A game. I qualify ahead of WAC. But let me put it on record. Say, in the game of football, anything there was a caveat and down. Say, anything at all can happen in football. It is something that can happen. But see, you can internal. You look at the possibility of it happening, and then unti and I remember say, even before the tie, no. Now quite difficult for Kotoko to get the advantage. So omumum nebe the team will qualify ɛwom ɛde akɔ game plan no coach Karim Zito after the red card clearly shows the interest will not be going direct for the goal and as go direct for the 3 points because after red card you pull out 2 of your attacking players, 2 of them normally lively kakra wo game you take them off, left the striker or after post match and after the game in your post match who admit to say no one fully fit in a game one it is not long balls and more ball I'm a striker. Number 2, in terms of the height, I know more they are marking it out no side deficient kakra. So me dear from coach Nanka say no masama okay after the game. Any kakrana Yasho Okotoko this season, just keep pushing and pressing them into their own box with your wingers now no more running, making sure some create chances they will give no than taking out the striker who was almost isolated from the game for most part of the game. Ti ono sena me a coach and kebi onumum and anka me pekeno out of the game to make sure say the attacking midfielders minimum on bit must have fully deep abi defend no must aqua attacking mum stay on our pitch and so for me the coach did not get it right in my eyes me need so no right say oyi Amidu aqua eyi Fuseni ka ho ede a midfielder any game as a over direct play or park and so number 2 ne strength physically and ne physical presence also in your game which is entry as an American and now they be dominant over midfielders no more midfield now for work out no compete so the coach decision to bring out Fuseni and bring out Amidu Akwa in a game maybe I'm common a bit me arane bebre just to keep the back line in check say omoma bebre for me was not right. The score line clearly falls in line with the belief and any bebre say work team superior to Kotoko in terms of performance, and for me it was it. For the red card, you see Kamara try say obese win team. Me kwade after watching the replays and I believe say he came out too early. Because there was a defender or a tackler who was so close to him. So you Jembema is a moment now. He came out too early. And that is why the player decided to take the chance. Osha, he wanted to make himself big. It wasn't as if say clearly or divert a ball. Abonensa what prevent a ball and obviously a red card a yampa in an attempt to save his team and a man by he got his calculation wrong because when you born hunt them goalkeeper who move out of your boxer you must be so sure of what you are going to do because one onsa enka hu be move through box no more to become an outfield player.
Just in my opinion, I think the name you can so crowd at that point.
Or bantam crowd
coming outside the box.
Eugene, o there some man who chika krebi. Never how close an attacker no. Any defender no. In
fact, attacker no the senior no crepa is attacker no kwa dia nka striker ni sego. The defender no kwa nka striker ni sego.
No, o there manamra.
Patrick Asidu.
Nka no kwa dia nka striker ni sego. But the tell say
versus
Kamara ejina pool ni mo a. And Gabe deem for the striker to kick Sabon or Sheno.
And one was na make Kanu.
Yes.
A sen cause or ultimate control of the ball. A dribble defender and taking on. And San was how could face goalkeeper. It is from her going to me more bonus trace or bash. Because of the pool.
Yeah.
So he had no business coming. A wrong calculation. Goalkeeper.
Wrong.
And or baby or try to stretching and San because boy ne bobo and now they prevent a ball. Now look at the understanding of work for players the loss of the game. The referee nearly misapplied the law because yellow card.
Or the yellow card the man.
Yellow card ni work for players omo bench and will be a challenging decision a referee take you a park and so. they have full understanding of the game. Say, "Adi way," and yellow card as him. You see, and sorry to bring this in, and me hear highlights anyway, no. And me number some free coach kala. Any needing komobi. When our best referee koye bi oboase. Referee kala na meka na person ka me friend no. Any needing komobi.
Go ka coach today.
Sa coach na kai. Referee kala.
You are not starting coaching.
When our best referee lie koye bi oboase in a game involving Kotokone Ashgood.
No. Karela. Ashgood and Karela.
Ne Kotokone.
No, that should Obuasi there should be Ashgood.
No, Kotokone.
Kotoko were playing home.
And I'm Ponsa first season.
They were playing home. That game no muyo say referee no obi ma ko he VAR or care no back.
I think it was against Karela.
Unim. The decision was wrong. But the commentary outside was, he's our best referee, let's protect him. One major decision, it meet any game, and this was one of those decisions. But Kamara, you wanted to save your team to OPA, and wakwa photo. Fair deal, players here, or be called late tackle near the penalty. No person will save with him, no. But side decision say, obe push referee no. Me try say me vindicate me ho de, but Kofi me sure so be kai. In Swatri game no. After no crown, there was another game. That Kamara was involved in something like that. Nana me can say, "Sani man, you found Africa." We ref, based on the obituary on the report, can even give you further sanctions. A bit matter just one game now. Expect so be missing. Red card near the amount. Okay, say straight red card. Obet massa tro say assault on physically. Be more games out be missing. It is a red card. Just walk out and go. But say referee pile, who can walk when you be to say Anthony Taylor now don't say Kanu. Top referee now don't say ko pushing just because of my card. And no similar team BC wo ye gain more boase. Why is for the young chap be? I can't even come in the bad game. And in fact, he was very lively. Or the yellow card. And now, all tries to obey referee in some for giving me yellow card. Referee avoid there no. Or poor game no ball hustle in area no. The boy ran to the referee no. So person coach in some. You know what it means. Once I say referee quit my record person watch no. One say as a decision out challenge. The senior players in there pamni free also onko. Omi yo money kakemi no asa rush na referee second yellow card. No the man red card. After the game. Yapon kura. A referee in free park and so attitude on the pitch is very important. And no na me ka say Kamara nye careful because me who say a game no mu kom no. Se Kotoko benya de omo pa e fa kese be free no. And one tia is a goalkeeper bit in the chia. Oye equally as good as said the Onu City opponent. To don't give the coaches the headache of say afi yombe as a one so we better kakra Kotoko. I've gone through that situation with Kwame Ba and Anan Felix we them now we go in China we have better 3 games no e do be after the coaches no class on one share that 3 games no at the moment because goalkeepers near 3 internet so be adabi not than lad and so can be so for me Kamara you made a decision and will be able to was if only you went for the ball and a now a wrong calculation well you ball no what committing when your red card just walk out peacefully and leave the pitch. At the end when it was needless. But back to K5. Minsura Ekemeka say ABS nka ye blacklist no. Only that media for so yensu PA news. He's becoming a distraction to Kotoko. Anytime he speaks, he's becoming a distraction to Kotoko. I dare not more no. Oba no obedure gu form. And the last time I spoke about him, Chama Mechi or Meka say, he's supposed to be an institution within the Kotoko supporters. He's supposed to be one of the last resorts. Ewo team num e kire so yam so ananke akono ho. But he's too quick and microphone friendly. Ohu microphone pe. He wants to talk. na ensem no work can so ka bi ma ne tra so dodo.
In this instance.
In this instance, number 1, Yako game, Yalusu game. No. Supporters, ordinary supporters in quote, must be angry. Chairman, you must give them some hope and speak about details. Former chairman. But to single the goalkeeper out and malign him in the way he did, for me, 1, wrong. It was needless. Number 2, or as a person the tactics and how he understands the game. But o point now the way say sorry to say game no I'm say chairman reading of the game no enka wadwuma say kwara team ne better than we mo. Work team ya ye nyina ya hwebi. The fact say kwara team be share 3 goals wa hani ntia na. And the mom better than this team. Kwara is nowhere near work team ne nowhere near. We no kwam said nanka interview ana etwen adwene so was it the one hwe bia na ono kire de nti ana adwene say kwara better. It is not. Sometimes on positions emonya authority over asema woka. It is na kan we will take it as an authority. Oh, former Kotoko chairman kwara say kwara team no better than work. In effect the opposite catch players o ma anya hwe. Team wey weaker onu muma ba be hyew. And he goes on to say work share okuma omo share sesen. Work team way shawa ade abroso. Say work team way sorry to say Kotoko team way ya. The best days of Kotoko nye bini way mo. It say work ba kuma say Accra no be she Kotoko 1-0 near pon game. There no one who to the extent say chairman ko in that spray na or can some more can nyina former chairman. Me say esen ko tena ba bi din akora. Kotoko supporters ne ke Kanu radio so ananka Kanu wa frɛ no ha. Chama ye pon ball no Kotoko supporters ne wa kra no. Ombo afu pa si ahye team no ombo nyoso. Ka chama say oh ye best say omunya abotre. On say board ye sa ne manyina etime bam. Miema na penkra ne ni team no chance kakra. Wo de ebre na ye ni bebre but ye mo cha ye mo.
That's what trend you on.
Dem nyesa me chen ba me che hawa when you obey penny we are say the sikasa. Send your many be or how unimpa baton peso bakaka no microphone in some more na akagum ebi okwa bia kofi ka unimpa but o pese o twini free sa line ho ebi wa me na make but o line of question ade baba e tese o pa tese ye nyai kwa me enko honom tese nke jai na college na frɛ no mo ka na nke afrɛ chairman no obehwe nsu agu so kakra but when you said the tone like this e better no bi akoka asem bia ma ebeduru no abaka se nipa kro wanka say and it is becoming too many. Anytime Akotoko beko game bia mu a game no wan shede nya resource mo pe bia no or kasa instead of shielding the team kakra even if omo ye wrong even if they got things wrong shielding them kakra to play that fatherly role no between players na omo na assume team no any supporters no ada omo no pen no straight away he becomes a normal supporter and speaks like a supporter or no agitated even those who are looking for the progress of the team. And for me I think that K5 sa Nadia na otaye no so bi tu no funeye Mr. Du ene miami of force bo mo amo ben team no e ben panifo no mutu no funa obeti enko ade amon kan che nse kasa no ya doso ne kasa no ene the way as a time we are directly towards players no any technical team no nko a omon nko a ne Kotoko problems in the eyes of K5 hwe nka ho biem me ka kire say team e kura Kotoko yi Kanu o de opa ma Kotoko nsanye league no the team will be weaker than this one every season be a team no becomes weaker Mukwala koye when they replace Abetamoa Abet is
Mukwala say okay, Abetamoa. Okay. God Morifin Donzu.
Debi Abetamoa. Eti Kanu between omumienu do Abetamoa the best. Mukwala was far better than Abetamoa.
Far.
Oh, sorry, he was better than him.
Good.
He was better than him. Oh, ebiani asema na mega K5 day. When the use far watch my genesis so say member kwem. Eti the team no time bia obe wiki na kakra. because anytime I will play a be peja kakra no the samba mo bubo yi the contract ended no be extend or extend o sisi ayenim obet my extend Kotoko may cash in on him and the first obet me aton play about $100,000 and just say Kotoko's current state or not the $100,000 back of equally or better defender than Abeshaw. You only have to go for a low player than the water on the film, not Nababeshaw. So each season you weaken the team because of how your football no cycle and you can also you keep your best players. And that is one of the reasons that now person me catch you coach Bashir Hayford. So on TRC a champions no kwa nature back on upper onye genenim there be no onye genenim onye no ho no onye league no na the players no GD league no Pando Heart of Lions who say omo ya quality enough na Tanzania for any from first camera so the side players in Africa. Of course he's a very good coach, but se auto uwe team no egi league no na side players ya the league ye two be minimum yense free na edu ko gina Africa papa yes, I 3 nil ni 4 nil na bi o ukonya sa tough teams no na oni ni ko hia say at this stage na opponent ye bi a Sundowns bi El Ahly bi Zamalek bi WAC bi one hwe ya na score line e be kwa kwa de wo na wo ka ho asem na bia. So the fact is that your coaches no one technically omo level no enyanru di ehu osoro no. 2 team na nkasa kwa odi agi league na ya ese nya quality enough no. And yes, a team nani the room Africa. Utra ye pa ne say ubetimi de o mabo be 1 or 2 matches bi. Opa yemfa Samatex agi o league. Mediama agi o league. Kwesiedu agi league last season ye. Ene Kotoko die a so de FA Cup eboyi. Wo ye den a wo team say better players wo mu a they will not survive your team. Ombe free mu akọ. And Kanu, Kotoko should just brace up for a very good game. Right. And an intimidating evening. Say a Friday. The return leg I'm hearing will be on Friday.
Confirmed?
That is what I've heard. It's on Friday.
Oh, okay.
So Morocco.
In the CAF Confederation Cup, on the fixtures in here. 24th, yeah, mean. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. 24th.
24th. And 20th.
24th yeah, Friday.
24th is on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday night, 7 p.m. Flesh and over so. Emusi beba park and so.
Lasers in the bay.
Na Kotoko place ni jinem. In that atmosphere. Whether some be you pa. To kwa no aboa ho enkoma ne nkase na jesi na ehye no. And I say the atmosphere no na ma what the place no boa ho ne ko. Okwa di ombi aba ni nyina discuss go finya no ano
see no I don't know eti emuda ho so enkomo ya yedi ya se scandia no guso a o kase ni mititi commentaries no about the course on run na makai nyum bi a odwumtuni bi boy a o say inkom hyenabem ade a mekai ya na edahoi inkom hyenabem
nyumbe no
ni nyina abem pepepe o ba bi ne boy so na I think say enrade see wo stadium ho no ade a ye nim se betimi asi ade a ye nim se ebetimi asi ne si enti no enye bibia ehu enye bibia ehu ena esi ye ebia omo ebe omu hu ne ye omo a na ye ka the difference between yen and omo no na omo nyinie no ena enra no ase ebe ya ade a ehu amomo. But I'm glad say metie voices ya obubo Kotoko supporters ni bi kra no admit say ampa omukọ hwe enra no omahu say between Kotoko and WAC no difference ewom, and that in Kofono ewo a different level any idea. So for me, DC no idea. It was one of those things I na you expect to say a bit to me see. Ebia as Ghanaians ana Kotoko in particular, the fact that Kotoko elusu no enye ye de eno you can understand. But enye nwanwa say WAC e share Kotoko enra one day no, because we knew that it was always possible. And no dear yem fan sign her enye Kotoko nkwa. Let's even pick ye Ghana Black Stars CCA Iwo Hui. Ni arrange
na the amount for be argue ni say.
Yes.
Say defeat ne ba handle defeat club no what defeat no. Yen discuss around the club. Ni enja one maka no asem mo. Kotoko na lusu match. Enye Ghanaian clubs. And akolusu match. What do you say? So let's deal with Kotoko.
No, Kotoko koye no. Kotoko did not only represent Kotoko. Kotoko represented Ghana as well. Enti asem when I bit me being communum aseti example be outside of Kotoko no. We can do so. And I'm just saying that Kanu enye Kotoko case ni nkwa we can expect say CCA krano. See fire Ghana Black Stars see ho. Near the Morocco national team issue near see kobo a gamer ahead of the game between the two teams and our two teams no Morocco ni Ghana no why na ye be picking so your favorite CCA
nye coaching sem there and say
na coaching sem no be there here free
say ga yes heavy pa
CCA
heavy pa
CCA is here kwashia Morocco
not to cut you me say discussion can you be do be jayo ye ko game no mo a ye ne ensentrofo a ye coaches no ye timi kire dynamics a North African side the be share ye kwa enye different from the yaka no eno anso on the be share.
For instance Zenra say work for performance in a fake
o ma more to normal level
and ye work ball on boy no and an rom boy no but work ball boom on Friday.
Yes.
So almost speed game ne crosses ne antics or the ball against these West Africans no and how do you ba first leg back on more border send rounds as Esperance will be as question Rahim Burkina 1 year Tibia Burkina for albums who say crying for phone bembe what is that no what is that
go fi said na America no ye ko game no a obeka team no say making sure someone lose concentration defend the set pieces very well. Mom create set pieces around the box and after a counter attack. Kanu from national team to club level. You come and go no mbeshe no. Sani ma me say we here. Sani ma we here no be. Eno anye kona no mde je
the attitude in there.
Eti club level ni national level ni nyina ye kwa ye nim de omde be share we cannot hold it. Omde be share enso ampa.
Na hona me disappointment kakra pa wo enwa game ni the second year hwedi nyina no I mean almost every moment bia na yet me predict how the next moment ebeye
or the Morocco national team abam the emphasis akunya no near more under 20 no so abaso.
Oh yes,
for winning the World Cup, under 20 World Cup. They say enye Ghana and under 20 World Cup.
I say you recognize under threat. Okay. Thursday now you're absent. But this guy say under 20 no. The France game no. And Argentina to win Colombia. I'm saying no. Ghana record ne kwa under threat. Almost much better. Penalties.
The only African country under 20 World Cup there be. Say Ghana ni Morocco and under 20 World Cup as Africans.
But here near Jane Kani.
We can only say
first ever. First ever.
Back to Accra.
Yes, back to Accra. Kanu na me come a disappointment. Kakra me die mi hu ye. And say, Morocco for near Kotoko for. We said that the best way to go was to put the ball on the turf. So what you say? even if you person political wings one of the crosses eba a far from a no ye advisable chance. But watching the game, I still saw some long balls nany idea ekwa. In most cases, na nkofo ne fa. So in most cases, na omufa. Enti se uhwe two teams na Kanu aside score line ni see no. One thing that was also clear ni say un se work for a year properly coached. Seriously, omujina field no so you could tell how the coach wants them to play. Not too much of the balls here. We don't like that. No. Odi continue omne nyomo bakubi ane dia tumni eko any ade o mbeto ye ho ane ya unleash your weapons no on them. Oh, enti I think one of the things is see me the me say be improve pa ahead of the second leg ne ye coaching. Man who say Kotoko team ni gina field this no me properly coached with a proper game plan. I said they were just running around. You don't even know where go ni be free ba. Say be free corner, say be free cross, say be fin. You could not tell about Kotoko. Enti Kotoko board the entire 90 minutes no. One where won't mean count 2 or 3 shots on target. Enti seriously, Kanu the enti very important. Ne say the second leg Kotoko so be free mumpa. I was say respectable. Seriously. Because the Oko Champions League Nidian or Tifia G2 and Oko G5 away. So humiliating. Kotoko die at least you say it is considered as an elite club on the African continent. Kotoko a huge brand to protect. And it is a work mpobeyi Kotoko a free moi. I think say what the technical team and the playing body management no more kono should aim for say a disgraceful one.
Now and me be about players say when the stakes are high. Yeah, no moon to me and show up. I mean big stage. Big game belongs to big players. Harry Maguire, big game, no you know. So but I mean, who a lot of inexperience, who's the players in Impase. You don't feel Kotoko where the home side, confidence, B team. Yeah. It was like, I say,
a normal day, BBI a normal.
No, like I say, Sato, Musu, say, they, I mean, like, how does that make a that too? We feel naturally, we could feel happy. We are very popular. I mean, top sports journalists. But no credit say, and that will be Pedro Pinto, formerly of BBC as well. You found when he will be share ABR. These top guys, media guys, are more European. I mean, Fabrizio, I mean, you better trust on the picture.
That would be after everything. After everything,
okay. No, even if it's after everything, the approach, will surely be free.
Yes.
When I be person in the better picture.
Oh, why not?
Because I mean, we are big, but we're bigger.
Yeah,
you get it. Something like that. Because we are looking at these are players. We show almost squad now. It's a lot now. We free South Africa. Who's there? We coach back on the South Africa. You know, coach work in the last year. On the Okoto on buy. No, my pam coach. No, Aka. And then they have Amrabat, Omo Aziz, Kimonia. Any players be bria. Omo heavy so be a yeni momo krumha. Omo deep top players. I mean, I can so standards no was throw level no was throw near there. Tina a bad thing.
Yeah,
but I mean,
can correct downfall.
Entino the Ebea.
Adeba Kone say Kotokoti anyi. They weren't lucky with the draw.
Sure.
Well, guy na ko nya sa Rahim Omuni wa ebi anko betum na ti agina bo.
Guinea B.
Aha, unko nya Guinea B,
Mali B na at Dreams FC Karim Zito mo ya omodi na mu ko
e na. So mo nam Guinea, on ko bo Guinea.
Ah,
no ko Sierra Leone.
Na man for site, but you could tell say omudru where it mattered most no.
Yeah.
Akasefo no be tiki over the.
Some media makura so ko group say Nigerian club.
Aha.
Utie na nya around obetumi ni omabo. But the moment be North Africa. Senior.
It means say kwa Tanzania kwa the ma be dey.
Ma Tanzania be.
Ghana team Tanzania be.
The ma Tanzania. Singida Black Stars for no mbobi. What na Jonathan so I want. Singida Black Stars.
Ukonya Simba ne.
Charlie.
Yeah, young guy.
And the coaches to go and try and make us proud.
That's the reality. At a point ebe so clear say players be say Mukwala onso nche kotoko but na bibia no wadru no na kotoko ntumi nkipu no
ntumi nkura no mu
enti no obetumaka so abe kese like wabe somehow bigger than playing for Asante Kotoko.
He's bigger than playing in the league now obobi no.
What I say
nti obekọ
wow but some players na betumi ni we mu dia tie gina bo
omukọ
wow nti just imagine clearly you could see say Samba ne Ablom were so confident and they were playing a normal game.
Yeah.
So omo call for headers enya ko etia box no ankofo no target omo mom ni ade. So but I mean jawu mu ne wan de omo ya ade all right there but no krepa ni say onu mu no nya amrabat mutijina e be difference.
Aha, intino eno na me dey stress.
But Kotoko no so betimi build the player man do level a obetimi ni amrabat mo tie gina no na obobo Tanzania na obobo Ethiopia go through okoda da
ultimi building kodru because system now home no e solo
eno na answer Bashiru Hayford asem no
system ni e solo entino seriously we na me dey ya appeal ama Kotoko family ni say we no nyese ye ba be victimize you be aba be mention names Aziz Dari na no bi me Kotoko ni bi di nkoma me de so de unim say me de me I still maintain my position say Kamara is my best goalkeeper in the league but onu ka kire me say Aziz nso ye Kotoko material Kotoko tuanika and I understood me te na say aha onu nso wo e wo sa a fair deal no
what you say the same argument no here with Kwamba okoko Felisana Nkoba ye na no watu na ne ka say ye nya de sa say enye se player na lose form enye se o pray and also osre kwan ko ware for less than 1 week top yeah
what we no honeymoon we try so no bad
the next Monday
so it was expected say Nkobe that match no but Omma Kwamba die which mini problem. But after that, no,
on number one, and so called then
yes,
and yes, on so called
on number one. Oh, goalkeeper there, do number in changing rough out. So, ain't Saturday start here and here can radio so hano. Kotoko fans be turned up and said, say, Kwamba say Kotoko players we should stop saying the
it's say Aziz in so be kwakoda.
One manages any money here. Say, me pressure abuse Aziz okoda pom no we mistake back pe bi pe. Mo want to fa Kamara ma back. Ono so want to mean ka de mbesa mo kan kire no.
Yeah.
So na kwa by in there ni ona na de ni bi. We down wa fi we.
Yeah. For even Enra match he cried here. Let me try to defend Kamara here. Referee ni case no. Ni pia ne de mi hu say a friendly push. O there's some benya video no problem say I say out of frustration the amami ade nya we
my friend
he's the amami nya we ko na me come baby but ena before that incident now the PA and so no now he was doing so well in the game.
Yeah, he had saved
and was saving Kotoko on 2 or 3 occasions so enti e bia ne calculation na amfa victimization no ne ase amanfo person victimizing individuals being there come meet together no make sure say away no enquire to say the witness say go stars call Kabili no so what you say we don't want to see that story again they should just enjoy themselves I mean the ABC no see what
I nipa na also kotoko ni na also ni share and say ne na ni beje Friday because Aziz Dari ne beda.
Oh yeah. On there obeda.
Anyway,
no onye yi.
So kotoko chance na.
A football team, I will say yes, but chance no a slim. It's a kit. One year,
fans no too much many, and I say,
oh, media me to say football. They know. Omunim dada, omunim dada. Ain't you know? Me sure say ya di hu. Omunye no. Na afi ombe focus on the league na yembiem komunum how we can get to the point say ali mu budget ni bi ni yebetimi amiti na wantimi amiti saa o mu budget ni bia wo de abetamu a obui Kanu pa me enwe season no na obi mfa $300,000 $400,000 emre kurum ha entwamu nkoda
nuhu na oye post be me metumi hu a ya enua nuhu samba ana no amanfo say North Africa for no mabeshe no kire transfers a omo ye before our season e shas here
we yembe show but
because of the Africa no mo we boninti o Mamelodi Sundowns echo sign player for Nuno Miguel Santos from Vitória Guimarães or Portuguese league for $1.2 million. And now, Nigeria champions 5-1 with you. Nigeria for Remo Stars the 5-1 Nigeria. Mamelodi Sundowns Chrono signed Nuno Miguel. What was that Miguel? No, Omene Kotoko player not say penalty 2 times. No, open play on a say no. And some people shoot us and say no. Captain is hard no.
Okay.
Oh, you can check. I don't know. Okay, near Kaiser Chiefs Momo.
Kaiser Chiefs.
Okay. Almost Miguel be. They know I'm going to say 2 kicks. Yeah, we are Nuno Miguel Santos. We are signing for Mamelodi Sundowns. 1.2 million. Pyramids. Signing Everton Paisao from Benico Striver and Europe for $2.5 million. Esperance signing Florian Dano or France from Randers FC. Randers were, I think, Sweden for $1.1 million. Zamalek signed Juan Alvino, a Brazilian, from Alexandria for $1.8 million. El Ali signed Muhammad Ali Ben Romdani, or a Tunisian, almost signing from Ferencvaros, Hungary. Almost signing for $390,000. Petro Atletico, Angola. Almost signing player Thiago Reis, or a Brazilian, from CD Chavez or Portugal for $350,000. African clubs never Bomudi almost signing so my
Ali for sign coach.
No, so North Africa now what 1 point something, 2 point something, 1 point something.
Omunina as our clubs here in Africa no. Omo never be bomoni zone.
Yes. Ombedru honso. Omunina be ko obun say anya we kra no. Best 90% of them they will get there.
It's sad.
Intinu yenhwe because Kotoko cannot keep those players.
I say I had $2.5 million. Okay, a 2 team.
$2.5 million.
A bit more to team are qualified Champions League.
Oh, baby, a bit 2 teams.
No team in Ghana can keep those players. Sana he say a level netie. Abetamu eba obeko, Samba eba obeko, Ablo eba obeko.
Abetamu abe mature.
Wa pikina.
Abetumini we ma tie jina bobo no. No mo bo Kotoko.
Dabi. Oko. Me say Hamzata. Now we are from Accra Lions. Who say we it in the height na. He fa na menu hu na me ka sa kwedie. Me nyeso so beche wa asasi we so.
Asasi we so pa.
Ai. Obo ase be
FC Ashanti go do for the Kotoko no ampa. What I'm say
asasi so your beche.
Sa me ka asasi.
Anyway, Mamnui. Encore catering service say for we do any contract ne brand on yema. Oh yeah, wedding and an event dia. Or be you 2 bedding. Oh, but so surprise will be with breakfast and a lunch. na onye friendly freezer soup any stew there's a nkwan na stew awade be share fridge mu no wedi wade no farmer on call for from CC 0244 115 026. It's my kitchen restaurant mebo omoso ba multi-pack Ghana limited for almost say Pella mineral water no eno na sisi obi anom Pella super Pella mineral water ekoyi pa Pella mineral water enye na will be etu nsuo ton one more omodi bia she fridge mama na chile omodi nam street no so no dodo na tonton Pella nti anu wa fi wani no wato bia no sanse yin super Amuzu garlic bitters garlic edron waso a eno so eboa yi papa e ba cho wotemenka na uyo bia wa to me say yes sradie no age honam na boso a no wa hwe yi wan hwe akofa yare boni bia beto ho so yare kuankro o benum hunu sa ha adwen to da no Amuzu garlic bitters na mwa se na be ya pressure sugar ne yare ahodo bebre emha wa problem with na untumi na wani begu so amiamia so ahwe TikTok ma de achen e ba to say utumi da honam no ohia rest pa unza during na honam no reset bibia to be so no pa no ai fresh timisro ya no madupa ne da sciatic pains ni nyina be ko Amuzu garlic bitters no ko biebie untinim kama ba chokoto bi no heba so bi eben Dr. Amuzu ena odibai ni telephone number is 0247 776743 0247 776743. Flame condoms. Yes, flame condoms. Just like your favorite striker. Ono no ni nine emu enyene. Onye na home 90th minute ujina nansu gidi. Na o boy adwuma no. Saa na blue flame longer lasting pleasure condoms ne born out me here. So what I say, unai enyene. Bobo na 90 minutes, even on the 90th minute, na still ano uhui na wo pim na chese ahoden wo ho pa bebato Otec asa so hu say blue flame longer lasting pleasure condoms no ebe boa ama wetume gina wona so ache ena sa enije na wunya after say u team ashe go late in the game Zenra Harry Maguire de no sa enije no na ubenya whilst we use the green flame greater stimulation condom so what I say enti say we use green flame na enije na ubenya no da strong defense wins matches but it's the attack that gets fans on their feet. Who defend here, yes, with my winning game. We shall be a bit with the winning. Who defend here, be winning. But so when him honya, we defend. Bob Akoto at Tenemo, when him for no moon to mentekano. Timisro. Ti Casa be buoy and a famunsem. Pharmacy be a bell be a would rather also pay flame condoms in be your blue flame, your green flame, no jodi, Fabon who buy HD. Oko MSIG clinics, I would also. And now shops are who be bresu tuntumbi. The fearsome 3 Hepa Plus, Pavi, and a Plasmos Heba mixture. Hepa Plus, Pavi, Plasmos. Hepa Plus, Pavi, and a Plasmos. For general well-being, yan wanumbi. The fearsome 3, any day, everyone. Dr. Iben Odiaba was say for general well-being, a bomber well-being, and yahuadin. About this, I want to make Kunekun, Yadi say, Ubetran Yarima Yaria Boa 2 ounce and Alcopin withdrew. Abicha hospital kwan up and down near there. Oh no Hepa Plus baako, Pavi baako, Plasmos baako for na wotwe mu nyina na onya hoden sonko e de akọ adwuma so. Aduro no mfa so de AAP ti Dr. Iben say bo modern so be ko heba so bi eben na akope bi ato. Ana nkomo bi a no afre no 0542778572 0542778572 and a 0542807907. Ya didwa ewo abapa mo ewo tafo 3 miles sakasaka park enimwa eho na obenya enwoma pa ato abapa mo ofo se bra bididwa wo ho pesa wo ye shopping na wonya enwoma pa ekofie a chese obe save sika na bibia koye dia ma odia abapa enterprise tafo 3 miles sakasaka park enimwa Kotonye ma uhia wo. It's My Kitchen restaurant and so Babayara Stadium traffic light wa. Obeso didi anu akọ ho. Obeso ma ho bi so didi ma wonimba nyama anu akọ ho. Nnuane pa ne 7 wo ho. Local Ghana local foods ni nyina bi wo ho. Plus amanfo aman so de tonton foreign and continental dishes ahodo. Ebi China fo nnuane ene aman ahodo so pi nnuane. Your 7 local cocktails ni bi. Your 7 fruit juice, natural ones about with different flavors. Your promo on Monday be out catfish ete waduane free account. Pizza Wednesday, pizza ba ko benya mienu, ena banku tilapia Thursday no. And also to 1 plate abenya 2 plates on every Thursday. It's My Kitchen. Open pastries, smoothies, any local cocktails ni bi da good boswa. Bra, It's My Kitchen. Your floor, your renting for occasions ahodo. Na tiniye ye delivery Kumasi abe bia ubia no o Friday duane ebebro. Babayara Stadium traffic light was 0265 707070 0265 707070. San Max Royal Company Limited formed the Clear Park Natural Mineral Water by. Na Clear Park for say omoba umedi emfie do 10 years na 10th anniversary no omo celebrate event na sha say de sha say ananu fiada memene dan nyina dwumadi awdo bi epi ekọ na 20th October ene no wo ye donation from the director and management to omo clients ahodo omo customers omo need omo didwa no omo che omo niema pa na nyame adom o chenachi aye uku ade omo ye donation to orphanages e okuma se ha 24th October eno be fiada activation for Clear Park eno be cost what trade any pechi eno ma chiche nsuo ama manfo free 25th October eno a free health screening e San Max o maso e ho ena afi so na nwumre no dinner and awards night brabe didi na je award ne kofi na afi ni 26th eno be kwasiada no o makoda ase e wa sorry kwadwo Royal Enterprise for womo ena de okrasini na duro na ba grass doctor say usisi ya oya waduranie well-being no atida form say team waduranie obi a menstruation season ma no muntie ne ye wanhwe ye na de akɔhye bibi foforo but so yare bi na ɛhyehyɛ wo honam ne wanhwe ye a waso be shepa koko na ha pressure also infection and also sciatica also be ma onu num bia siesie o ma asem ti ko pebito oba Otec FM also page akon obenya bia ma obo asefo monko Time FM and attachment for free FM bi wo ho ye de koji jajija herbal shops ahodo bebremu across Ghana be bia be ko bia no also pay recon herbal mixture anase okrasini na duro no Dr. Odeba, the number is 0244 470067 0244 470067. And the Ghana Premier League akinse mienu etigui. Na the kosi yana say Gold Stars miensa Emma Heart of Lions Kanu baako. In fact, and the Gold Stars for Chensampa omani abre because the last time no na omulusu bia na nkoye kra but enede womutini womunam Emma womutumi edinkunim na enkunim die ena ma reactions aba from the losing coach Bashir Hayford another Heart of Lions ano Yensema or the Etuja after the game.
Every Napoleon has got it to Waterloo. We have not been beaten for the 5 matches, and today on somebody's soil they have beaten us. That is football. So that you go and it is going to be a wake-up call. After all, some people can also beat us because some of the players are now becoming swelling-headed. And then this is what God tells people that I want to give you a test so that you know that something can happen to you. And it is a good test. We are going back and then we'll go and prepare very well for another 6 matches.
You think those chances that fell to the likes of Michael Efson and were missing was the decisive factor, especially in Gold Stars getting a goal against the round of play?
Yes, we sometimes say, Fantis will say that God is Ochesunyami. He will distribute everybody will get his chance. That is what I've been telling them. If you get your chance, you don't score. And another team, God will also give them the chance. Now, even if you see the first goal, it wasn't any chance. It was a made-through play, they gave a shot and it was there. Now, look at the chances we squandered. It is football, so I won't talk too much. We'll go to the training grounds and then we show them the clip and then we'll see what we can happen.
That penalty decision from referee Adari. You saw it from the touchline. Do you think it was a legitimate call?
I've decided not to talk about referees. In fact, I don't want to. That is their profession. And I'm happy it was shown live. When we went to Kumasi and you people showed that this and everybody was talking. Now I think you will show it again. People will talk about if it is rare penalty, fine. If it is not.
Bashir Hayford, Bashikili, Basilistic, no. Na ya mankwane that's where Jinam as acting head coach Emma Bibiani Gold Stars. And wa pick 3 points ni na our dance park.
You see that the first half, early 15 minutes, Heart of Lions were up. They missed a lot of chances, but we came in and we dominated the game. That's why we are able to score 3.
Now the penalty decision is what everyone is talking about. From where you sat, did you see that there was a contact from Aban on Atakume?
Yes.
So for you, is this a fair legitimate call?
Yeah.
Okay. Next game against Brekum Chelsea, even though you've won here, what needs to change?
We need to. There's a room for improvement. We will still continue working hard, and we know if we do well, we will continue to win that game also.
Yo, Nanaya Manquano. Now the other game, of course, and I bounce on no. 11 wonders and Karela, Ubia and Shebi. Now my rain fees and ram matches we break also, saying our results no. Ekuye. Bechem United share vision a Kamunu or more Antumi and Tibi. Ho United 40 my Diana Stars Ekuchome Kamunu or more Antumi and Te. Swedro All Blacks Eshe Basake Holy Stars 2-0. Dreams Eshe Nations 2-0. And in 4 matches a course no. Nina and D 2 ma rain fees a has. Eko Brekum. Eko share Brekum Chelsea by 2-0. Samuel Bodu.
Yeah, it was really bad. As you can see, during the first half, we created a lot of chances, we squandered all the chances. During the second half, it's quite unfortunate the corner kicks that hit the bar and then entered the pole again. And the worst thing about the red card that we got, our goalkeeper, during that time, we have made all the changes so that there's nothing that we can do. It affected us during this particular match, but then when we go back, we know what to do so that we can organize another set of goalkeepers so that they can replace him.
Yes, the Kanu Enra at a point now Chelsea ayo mu changes away. And so Eric Oforientwi alawa ekunya red card. And now was Michael Ewa Menza on so last season no for out of folk zero Brekum Chelsea on a koda post no mu. And a has share second goal no. And Enra phobia ekudin kunim 2-0 ewo Brekum Didi Dramani and a head coach Emma crowd to folk.
Every game is very tough because all the teams are in the Premiership, and so you can expect that it's an early season fixtures, and then every team is still very, very strong, and then every team tries to consolidate what they have.
For the first time this season, you've scored 2 goals. How pleased are you with the attack? Because 2 of the players that scored for you are attackers.
I think that there's still more to improve. I have always said it. We have to remain consistent, and we have to remain very, very sustainable. We're still early days yet. We still have a lot to improve as individual players and also as a team. But I think that we are on the right path.
Masoud Dramani, no. Zebediema for Nedikan with 13 points. Our league standings, no so. The Otosumi Adriana Stars, 12 points. Hearts of Oak, 12 points. Omene Tosumians and Lions, 4th position, 11 points. Young Apostles, 5th position, 10 points. Samatex, 6th position, 10 points. Gold Stars, 7th position, 9 points. Karela, 8th position, 9 points. Asante Kotoko, 9th position, 8 points. Bakotoko about 4 games. Others now about 6, they about 5. Gold Stars about 5. Ho United also 10th, 6 games, 8 points. And Vision 11th, 8 points. 12th, Swedro Blacks, 6 points. 13th, Bechem United, 5 points from 6 games. Nations 14th position, 5 points from 6 games. Dreams 15th position, almost 4 points. Brekum Chelsea 16th, 4 points. 17th, 11 Wonders, 2 points. And a Holy Stars Echatour with 2 points. Okay. Kobi, quick one after me birthdays net here from Rem. Na young quiet.
And sana nubina shano manabo. And some pain no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
Yes, still I have to folk unbeaten. But most importantly, Omon concede goal in any of the 6 games Omabo so far season anymore.
Yes.
And Ra, I'm going to say 2-0 Brekum. Quick one, Afi.
Yes, Mammy, no quick one on that. Okay, sir. And I need the game when Komona make say has a here say ombeshe a goal or 2 to pick something from Brekum and we cry 1 point. Because seriously, so some of we decide now they are struggling. Enkuyi cry before Enra game no na make come say they had considered about 5 goals in about 4 goals or 4 games or so. And then normally 2 account. Looks like Samobuedu is struggling to put a team together. He's even complaining, say the goalkeeper Akoji red card near. I knew say Adiana has a lack which is goal scoring. No, say Timisia they will get something. And for the first time this season, has actually 2 goals in a single game. So I think it's positive. They say so here omu goals before and no match 2 per, even though has in consider, but no match 2. They say the 2 account in a single game. So I think say the Akano say has a be consistent with our results be say, and you see say did in assume bejono. Even though I know say things will be tough as we move along because the squad size no any quality no and yet that enough. But so far I think say it's good. And I won't say Golden City one so you say Kanu. So far one of the grounds are we are waiting Grana Kodairo you are able to get something. So it's unfortunate for the home team, but very good for Hearts of Folks. They say Obobo league table no now okay can who say has and so 12 points. Only just a point behind Mediama or that first with 13 points. Kudos to Didi Dramani and then the guys. No, they did well. Okay. I mean, it's a very good win. So now Go Stars ne Heart of Lions and Nedi Kanu Mefe Kakra. I still think say the SCAB are Go Stars for Omni Maxo Kunedun come on break it down. I will say Omutumi resolving in terms no munya a top coach to handle the Go Start side. Only defending champions. Defending champions, the Anya Krano. I will say you have a certain kind of performance about you. So we did pitch niswa. Who say yes. Lucky coaching. The last time Babaya here and and no Masai too many changes, new faces, a lot of guys nibi or grandpa on omunya consistent games. And he Go Stars they need a good coach, and I think say sa scoreline umunya neno they can be consistent with it, especially at home. So Lions there to say they na coach Bash Kanu Omwana also mu blame you because first half no be first 10 15 20 minutes then commit me I up by a goal to 0 or 2 but almost squander and a more free game no more cry until so far. I think this is the first defeat Intino and yet that bad or go back no more organize
Martin go for me that say and in that game no Go Stars player friend Richard Amon Corte Richard Amon Corte only man of the match or they share first goal no. All right, so in the Division 1 so Narrows Park is a 2-1 and Accra Lions then it True Democracy Super 1-1 but Emra FC Ashanti Godo for second 11 wise by 2-0 ewo Boase and Clay. Is all Boase so no Scandi senior Boase quiet in power. A buying ball kaye kwani wi no. Ko speed rounds o my no kwapia won ya de. Untimi ntwam.
Uko kakre bia no.
Untimi ntwam.
E so.
Untimi ntwam. Ka bia da fun bia ntimi mfro speed round no.
Eso.
Ah ko Boase ba kwa na so ka yesuma wo kra unko. Is be out fly with the helicopter.
Enti omunya hu adwuma adin so omaye awie ana ombetimi aye hu bibi ombetimi aye hu bibi omunya hu bibi
asem na me senka me twan ma kan chena ba mo akofa be de kan
yan kan chena
kan 1 minute per the ma de ni hu ne say speed rams omaye no only one side o
So speed run usually.
Uzi no ha ne abeto aso a. Be say am so ma abandon ade obi from Krumo ha me ne kasa. Enti drivers na omu free obo ase ba na omo kwan mu ne aye no. Bo hye o person pentem fa wo kwan num ebiti speed run no san hye. Ehu papa. Ehu pa. Sade no man kwapia on sa assembly member ne unit committee for ha.
Nipa bia wo hwe mo
sare na omo
wanya de yenye speed run sa. Me say sa cars nkete omo ntimi mfuru.
Etena so. And apart from say the wo kan e wo soro no. Kanu si aye no across the street ni nyina. Unso obi abefa no kwa. By aye one side mo amufiri obo ase ba kumase no. Mo lane mu no maye no. Omo amufiri kumase ko obo ase de no. Ye nyanya. Etu obi ofiri oba bia pese o speeding tem no twam oba bia. Ye nye speed ram. Tu bezo obi na mo kwan mu na ehia wo. Na is o wutisi form. Ehu pa ehu. Too much.
Ye nye birthdays we say happy birthday to Sir Faisal of High Wycombe, United Kingdom. Yeah, to Sir Faisal ni and then I would obi dia basi and wishing happy birthday. High Wycombe. And there's one Wycombe United team no one. All right, so nyame share chama, ema happy birthday. Nyame kan ho na fe omwa na de ohia bia no nyama. So what you say? Happy birthday big man. Where's the next sister Husna? Yes, sister Husna. And there woda. Na Said Kovacic. Or see and we show happy birthday man. Said. This sister ni happy birthday. Sister Husna. Yamin sure be. Na say we Chief Inspector Stephen Ando Kofi of Police Training School Patase. Na ne wife eni Mrs. Anna Ousuansa Ando Kofi. Mrs. Anna Ousuansa Ando Kofi. Ene na woda. Entini kunu ene abusuani nyina so mo wish no a happy birthday.
As officer ire.
Yeah, officer ire. Okay. Chief Inspector Stephen Ando Kofi of Police Training School Patase Kumasi. The wife also wishing a happy birthday. Right, so yama manfo anko bidia say ne ani mo me share wani mo ho. Enti obetumi ahiti asisi e no aka wo de na ye de si. Yes, udi ni say na free minu a.
E don for your boss.
Yango.
No, ya da hasu for what na say. Mo kuma say tu ama ya. So enti a lo ko ka. Ana wi a ke do obi am challenge se mai. Ta ko da se ko Kanu kono ko to game de se sa ni wi ana se da na so the doctor wa near you ka mo ko me ka ko to game no
ana za dey
se da na doctor wa mo pa near ka mo ko mo dro ta ba Ghana
okay zana message
te mo ko mo ki pa ni ko aya kwa en so kwa na te mo chi kwa te ana Kanu ni say
mi hune fe all right, hello.
Yes, Mr. Champion.
Yes, sir.
Pacho, you did it after the minimum hour, baby.
You.
Like I said, watch my points.
You team way.
I remember to my about so hard. It's my very two or more. I mean, I'm not talking about the players. I'm the set number the man was 1 minute too much. Every time we are going to not the minimum research too much. Then I got to have some happy. Then I put up one of the phone up as well. If you know more, and that they didn't get the 2 to 3 goals, man. As a 2 to 3 goals, they didn't qualify.
Okay.
The mechanic can be here.